Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing good. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Happy Sunday, everybody. We'll be doing a nice chill stream today because I won't be streaming probably too long. 3 hours will probably be the tops. I'm not going to go like 4 hours. I'll probably even just go 2 or 2.5, honestly, just because I have some other things I want to get done today. And I'm going to be hanging out with some family today as well during the middle of the afternoon and everything. So, excuse me. So, yeah. So I'll be doing that. We'll just be chilling a little bit today, just do some creations, try to figure out who I want to create, some ideas of that I already have that I want to create, and go from there. Maybe we make some original characters as well for like maybe a season 2 of DW8 Empires. We'll see what happens, but hope everyone's good. Excuse me. Sorry, I belched. Hope everyone's good and hope everyone's having a marvelous, marvelous weekend so far. All right, let's go ahead and give the hellos. We'll just jump right on in. I'll go ahead and change over to here. We got the layout back because I had time to actually set it up because I woke up pretty decently early today. Nikki, Haku, Kristen, Yuki Sanada, Kaori-san, Toothache. I was about to say my own name because it popped up in first word, so I'm not saying my own name. Hi, Lighty. Matt, Jube, Anna, Lucas, Akira, Rika. Auto scrolled on me. Sensei Tori, Redfield, Praetor, welcome, everyone. Lurkers, VOD watchers, all you incredible people. Hope you're all well. But yeah, here we are. I have a headache. I have no idea why. You should definitely do something about that so you don't continue to be hurt in the head. Coming from someone who usually always has a headache. So yeah, please take care of yourself, please. Yeah, we just got a playlist going. I didn't put it on shuffle, so it'll probably just be random Origins songs for now. And eventually, if we get past that, then we'll see other songs as well. But we're just leaving it on Origins music for the time being because I just fucking love Origins music. So yeah, as you can clearly see, we've made a nice small plethora of characters. I mean, welcome up. You're also doing well. We've made a nice little plethora of characters already from all this stuff that we've done in Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires, all these characters here and everything. But this isn't actually, we're going to be doing maybe a couple of these. We're probably going to be doing a couple of generics to actually make into a, unique design and everything. We'll see. But here's all the ones. I've at least managed to make at least a list and a half or a page and a half of characters from our previous stuff and everything like that. I actually ended up updating. This actually was originally Zheng Liang, but I actually ended up liking it so much I gave this to Zheng Bao, especially, again, because of how I've been seeing other iterations of Zheng Liang where he's looking more like a brutish type warrior. I tried my best. The faces are a little tough for me in this game to make, like, too much, but I gave him a bit of a bulky look, kind of similar to how he does in Wolong. So I went ahead with that. I gave him the spike mace again, just like how he does have it in Wolong and everything too. So just decided to do this just for the hell of it because I was just like, why not? And then obviously some other characters as well. But yeah, so we'll be trying to see who else I could potentially maybe make here. Oh yeah, just in case anyone's curious, based off of how the designs are, some might raise some eyebrows just based on how some of the designs may look. Aside from these two who didn't have a design already made in the DLC of this game, if you are familiar with the DLC of this game, a lot of these characters that are below Zheng Liang are actually characters, okay, maybe minus Liao Hua, but, and Zheng Ba, I think. No, actually, Zheng Ba, I think, was there. I might be wrong, though. But all of them from down below pretty much are all characters that are actually were made in the DLC of these games. So I went ahead and screenshotted them and replicated them to the best of my ability. So, yes. And there actually are more that I could potentially make, too. I know there's Liu Bang and some other guys as well from his time period as well. Maybe we can try to replicate them as best as possible today. We'll see. I would like to try to do more with the Imperials, at least with Zhu Jun and Hongfu Song like I did in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. But yeah, all these characters with their designs here, these are actually all made from the DLC, which again, I wanted to just replicate because I wanted to have more unique faces to my roster as I was playing through the Empires games, at least in the early stages of them, because obviously a lot of these guys are from early stuff, aside from a couple ones here and there. But yeah, pretty much majority of these guys are from, like, you get a couple from the Three Kingdoms, you get some others from like Zhong Lu, for instance. We saw He Jin earlier, we saw Liu Yao, Liu Zhang, Liu Yan, and everything too. Like, a lot of these guys are actually from like previous rulers and everything, and just other warriors that they made in the game for that. So yeah, I ended up replicating them and everything. So in case anyone ever wants to look through these, I'm going through them like little by little. If you want to take a minute to even like pause, I think Hua Xiong was unique for me as well because I kind of just went off base how he was in Dynasty Warriors 9. but I did to the best of my ability as well. Because I know he technically already had a unique design where he's just super large, but I decided to just make another unique design for Huasheng, just kind of make him somewhat similar. But yeah, a lot of these characters I ended up just making on here. Some of them I took some liberties with. Chengpu, I think, for instance, I don't think he was actually created, but I put him in here. We got Wenshou, Yanliang, I think were also ones that I ended up making. I went based off of like profile pics that I saw from the Koei Tecmo wiki. So some of them obviously would probably just look like they're the typical warriors with helmets and everything, just some different outfits and all that stuff. But for others, yeah, no, these were all made from a lot of these were made from the DLC. And there's the second page. We got Sima Yan, Oshing. It's funny enough, for him at least, I don't know about Xiaoshun. I don't know about him down there. But at least for him, for instance, he's not actually in the game at all. Obviously, usually when we ever see or hear anything about Sima Yan, it's after usually Sima Zhao and everything like that. After the stuff that they do in Dynasty Wars is over. Also, Little Dog, Pony Bro, Takashima, welcome up. You're all doing well. But yeah, this will just be a... these are all just going to be just us just making more characters like this and everything, pretty much. Yeah, I don't remember where this guy came from. I genuinely don't remember. As you can see, everyone, at least with the yellow text, they definitely were someone that was originally made in the past, that were able to be replaced. So I guess I don't know where this guy came from. He might have been from a DLC. I can't remember, but yeah, no, I don't remember 100% on that one. I really don't remember. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna try to look through some stuff on the internet. If you also have a recommendation that you'd like to see me do, we could probably try to do that. I probably want to also see about maybe making... I have an idea for... Well, not an idea, but I want to make Zuzi. I feel like that's a long overdue one that needs to be made. I would like to do Zhujon and Huafeng Song in this game. And also... Is that everyone? Was that the only three I had? Oh, Ziluan and maybe Bailuan. Maybe, if I can even try to make them. But yeah, these are all from DW Generics, and then this is actually other characters that they had in the DLCs as well, minus Masamune and Nobunyaga. I think those are ones I actually had to make myself. But yeah, these are all characters that were replicated as well in the DLC. So you got characters from Bladestorm. There was Genghis Khan, Buble, Masamune, Nobunyaga, Himiko, Keiji, Kiromori, Sun Wukong, and then I ended up taking some liberties of making some Mortal Kombat for just whatever fucking reason. Raiden, Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Reptile. I forgot about Ermac because I forgot about the red one. I don't know how. I fucking love the color red. Infi from 99 Nights, Asfar. I think me and my friend Skylar made these two at some point. I think we originally made them on the Xbox, and I brought them over to the PlayStation. Hideyoshi, Sengoku Basara Hideyoshi, because he looks really cool with like this design and the gauntlets. He actually looks sick. It's probably one of my favorite creations in the game. I think he actually looks pretty damn dope. And then just regular Nobunaga. Nobunaga's also here, just for the hell of it. But yeah, there's a lot here. There's a lot. There's definitely a lot. Yana, hope you're doing good as well. All right, so yeah, I'll try to at least go off of stuff that I saw previously. And some of these designs are going to be pretty basic from what I'm looking at right now. From just even some of this is just for me just Google searching as well, just in case anyone's curious. So some of these will not be like the super most in-depth looks that it could probably be offered, but I'm still going to try my best to at least go with what we got. This design on Zuzi looks insane, by the way. He looks pretty cool. Hold on. I don't know if anyone's... I'm guessing this is a Dynasty Warriors Blast design. He looks sick. Hope it's freezing up my browser. His picture is too powerful. Okay, we got rid of it. Jesus, that was rough. Oh, let me see if I can save this one, because this looks pretty damn cool. Hold on. Let's put it right over here. Hold on. Can I put this in here? Let me see. Actually, I gotta figure out where to put this. Actually, let me do... He looks really cool. I don't know if I'll be able to replicate this at all, but I think I'll be able to. Tried making Neza, but didn't like the final product. You should totally take a screenshot and show me, because I would like to at least see. Well, let's just... Okay, it did the actual link source, so that the whole black background's like that, but that's Suzy, apparently. And Dynasty Warriors Blast. It looks pretty fucking cool. He looks pretty sick. I am digging this design. This looks really cool. Why do we not have this design yet? Why do we have him as a character yet? This looks amazing. All right, well, that's that. Oh, you have to remake because you already deleted it? Oh, okay, I gotcha. I don't know how I'm going to be able to make that, but I'll try. Especially since his hair is like black and gray. So that'll be interesting to try, but I'll try my best. What up, Navir? Welcome up. We're doing good. Looks smash. Of course you would say that. Giving Shen Gong designs in that, or vibes in that design. We'll try to see if I can do something like that. We might be able to make it to where I think there's like a certain gray that makes it to where it's like slightly black and slightly gray type of look. We'll see. I'll try my best. Again, no promises. This character thing is fantastic, but even still, like there will be moments where it's like, oof, that'll be a little rough to try to replicate, but I'll do my damnedest. They give you like about here. Obviously, it's got to have a bit of an older look to him too. The facial hair, I think that facial hair is at least possible. Definitely age up his with the wrinkles and everything too a bit. All right, we're beginning. We're going in. Let's see if we can get some long hairs going in here. So he's got like a slick back with like a one bang. I don't know if that's a possible hairstyle here, but we'll definitely see. We'll try to get as close as possible. Well, if we want one without a bang, we can go with this one. But we're gonna keep looking. We have so many. We have like 100-something hairstyles to go through. Technically, usually gives 2 variants of each hairstyle. So, but that's at least that's a fallback idea. Oh, excuse me. Corzor, Grim, Elitard, welcome up. You're all doing good. I miss typing this layout. There'll still be moments where I try to use the full screen one for some other stuff, but definitely missed using this one. Having y'all present on the stream and everything. Well, if it was longer hair, this probably would have actually worked. He's got like long ass sideburns too. Jesus Christ. That's some long ass sideburns. I think there is an option for sideburns though. We'll see how it looks. These are all short hairstyles. That's fucking Dwingvat, I think, from like 99 Nights. Obviously, it's not actually meant to be him, but that's Dwingvat hairstyle right there. If you know the guy, you know. That's not a bad hairstyle. That could be an interesting one too. Yeah, it might be that one with the... I don't know if I want to do it the full slick back. I mean, it is a slick back design. And it's got like some more... Let me see. Let me see how that last one looked I just said. Might take some liberties here, but we'll see. Yeah, let me see. Wasn't there usually... Unless that's only for the women. If so, that kind of blows. That might have been only a thing for the women, actually. Because usually they had like longer sideburns. That might have just been women to just make it to where their hair could be longer. Because I think I already would have saw it. I think it was at the very end for the women. Yeah, I don't think the women, or I don't think the men have that, unfortunately. Yeah, we meant to take some liberties here with this one. I mean, this one seems fine. I mean, he's got the sideburn thing going on and everything, at least. Not the side, yeah, the sideburns and everything, too. So that's twice now you've brought up games I've thought about without any prompt. First was Bladestorm, now 99 Nights. Hey, the games are sick, all right? I love those games. Zuriel, welcome. How you been? I missed you. Hope you've been doing well. There's the little kitty markings. Yeah, it looks like they only made it a thing for the women. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. That could have been really cool for the guys as well. Morgan from Darkstalkers? Is that possible with her design? Do they have a leotard design? I don't know if they do. Based off of what I see here. So he's got... Yeah, we'll just have to take liberties. I'm sure it'll look better once we actually get the facial hair and age up his face a bit more. Got a bit of a decently length chin and everything, so... I haven't done a stream like this in a while. I think it's like a slightly bit more... A little bit more width to it, and then probably about there would be fine. Yeah. I don't think we have to go anything too crazy with it. Do we want to do this one? Nah, that seems a bit much. He doesn't look that aged up, honestly. If we probably at least up the age, maybe to like about... Oh, yeah, that looks like that would work. Yeah, put about halfway, I think. I think that would be nice. All right, next up would be eyebrows. I'm trying my best to go with what we got. Sometimes you got to just take some liberties, you know? It's kind of... He's actually kind of got eyebrows about this kind of thing where he's like... Or they're like arcing a bit on the far end pieces here. Habsburg chin? The fuck is that? Wait, am I thinking of the right? No, I was thinking of Morgan. I'm sorry. You said Morgana. I thought I said Morgan. I'm stupid. Don't mind me. I had succubus on the brain. Who doesn't? Oh, that might be one too. Yeah, this looks about right. It's not as bushy though. It's a little bit more bushy, but that might be one that we can go with. All right, it's a little too bushy. That's a unibrow pretty much. Nah, too bushy. I think this one might be the move. It's a bit upward more on the outer bit, so we gotta like go like that, I think. Yeah, somewhere about there would be fine. It's like more inward. It's gonna look like an angry man. Got a bit of a small upward on the mouth too, but we'll get to that in just a second. All right, so they're kind of like the. We're definitely gonna make these people smaller because they are not that big. Which one was this one? 4? 4 might be one we go with. Or a potential one. Nah, too much. Jesus. All right, not that one. Nope, not that either. No, it's a bit more. I guess you could also open the eyelids a bit more. How does it look? No. Definitely not that one. I think it'll look a little bit better when they when he has his facial hair. It'll make it a bit easier for me to see what's going on here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Some of these. No. No. No, they look a bit more closed up. Maybe if I just like close the eyelids maybe like halfway. No, it doesn't have any like big black eye, like look like eyeshadow what they have on those eyes. Obviously, it's not actually that, but it doesn't have any of that stuff. Oh, wait a minute. This might be one, but he looks like he has. It's a bit more slanted on the outer bits. Maybe not that one. Are we gonna need? No. Maybe. No, not really. Yeah, I think we're back to this one. Yeah, I think this will be the one. Not too intense of a look. Probably about open to there. His eyes are a bit more light brown. So probably about... Yeah, that looks good. Right about here. Let's get the facial hair out of the way just so I can get a better look at him. So his facial hair is about... See. No, it's not that messy. No. No. This is definitely have to be another one we take some liberties with. Libbity bibbity. Well, this one at least looks easy enough. I think it's just literally... Once I passed it already. I think it's about like that, but it's longer. Yeah, we could go with that. I think that'll look all right. Change up the... Yeah, the type that he has isn't exactly one we can match perfectly, but trying. No, because I can't do this one because his mustache isn't like meeting in the middle. Once again, we might take some liberties here. Lima, welcome up. We're doing good. We're probably going to do a mixture of both, make new people, and then replace generics. It's supposed to be Zuzi. I'm going off his Dynasty Warriors blast design, which is very difficult to replicate because he looks so fucking cool, but I'm trying my best. Obviously, there are people who could make probably better, different versions. It's like a pretty good-looking mustache, but I'd eat this one. Way too parted, though, is the issue. I guess I could always just go with this one. I really don't like how this one looks too much because it's very flat. You can definitely tell it's like super... It's like kind of like painted into the thing, but one of the best that we got here. No, definitely not that one. Yeah, I might have to just go with that one. All right, back to the... Let's do the mouth. We'll make our way up. Position it down a little bit more. Probably like here. It's not to where it's too much of a frown, but he's definitely got at least a little bit of a small, tiny bit of like upward curve to it. So we can definitely do that. Get down to there. I think. Actually, no, it's pretty up. It's up pretty good. So we'll leave it right there. I'll make it a little bit larger. That should be fine, honestly. Don't have to go too crazy with the mouth. Actually, is there one that actually matches like that actual color? Let me see. This is actually about one of these. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Yeah, probably about that one. All right. The nose looks like it's at least decently sized. Let me see. Where's the... Stuff a bit more down this way to make it to where like it's kind of more straight down and everything like that. It's out a little bit. The width can be a little bit bigger too. Think about like right there. How it's positioned. Nah, the position of it seems fine. Probably about actually maybe right here. Yeah. Evened out a little bit. Actually, no, I think it's a little bit. Yeah, probably look right there. All right. No accessories on him from the looks of it. We can just go from there. Body type, I mean, it looks normal. I don't think I really need to mess with the body type too much at all. Like a tiny bit of extra bulk, I think. Everybody Nobunaga's ambition sphere of influence. Never trust the Hosokawa. Damn. Yeah, I don't think we need to go too crazy with at least his with his body type. It looks about normal, honestly. So I don't think we need to go too crazy with this one. Let's at least save real quick. Now, the other issue is I don't know what weapon he has. It doesn't show him with the weapon. So this is a little... I might have to go back into the actual thing here and see. Let's see. Let's see if I can find... I'm about to sneeze. I sneezed. Can you believe it? Oh, God, that actually was a little painful. Let's see if there's any designs here that show him with a weapon. Thank you. Thank you for the bless. I mean, he's got a sword on his hip here on this other random ass design. I don't know what this one is, but yeah, it looks like he's rocking a sword in pretty much every design. Like a sheath. It's just like a regular sword. Yeah, it looks like for like, yeah, he just rocks a sword. There's a couple like chibi pictures of him in some other random game. Oh, does he have a pike and blast? Who the fuck is this? This ain't Zuzi. Why is Kashosho in this wiki? Yoshimoto? Never sure. Nobunaga? Yeah, a lot of other ones I'm seeing for the swords. Yeah, we could probably do like a little hybrid. So he uses a sword, a bow, and you said a pike? Okay. We could probably just give him some different movesets then, like different musos. I think this, from what it looks like with all the renders that I'm seeing, he rocks a sword for the most part, I guess. Some of them he has like a sword and then like some arrows on his back along with the bow, and then another render shows him with the bow. Right, these are just like other variants of him. Oh, I forgot about fucking Dynasty Tactics, Suzi. Kind of looks like Cao Cao a little bit in some of these. I'm assuming Romance of the Three Kingdoms portraits. Yeah, he's got a bit of the Cao Cao facial hair going on in some of these renders. I guess that was kind of like a norm, probably. Actually, I guess what I had then pretty much was damn near spot on. All right, let's worry about the equipment first, and then we'll worry about the other stuff. So it definitely is either he would have a helmet on, which would probably save me a lot more of a headache than having to worry about his hairstyle, but obviously want him to at least look a little bit unique. He has like one of those, like one of these things on his head. I don't know what those things are specifically called, but Other ones, he's kind of got a blaze helmet. It's pretty similar to this one for helmet-wise, but let's see if we can go without a helmet first. What up, Blade? Welcome up, you're doing good. Ramos, welcome up, you're doing good. Let's see. Oh, this helmet looks pretty cool too with the dark armor. No, not like that. Yeah, not peacock. It's like something like this, but not as like large. Worst case, we could just go with a helmet. Yeah, it's Zutzi, not Zoltza. No. Couldn't care less about Zoltza. One of those characters I literally give no shit about. Oh, but it's fucking blue, and I can't change the color of it. They didn't do that until Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. I can change the color of the outfit. That's ridiculous. Oh, that would have been like damn near perfect. That blows. Worst case, I guess you could either just have a helmet or just like, I guess this. There's nothing really else that really fits that description. Well, let me go back and check the. Hang on, let's let him rock the red. All right, let me look through. I mean, he does kind of have that. Maybe that would work. Let me check here because I know sometimes they put some head accessories on here, and I didn't really pay attention too well to these. I've made so many creations in this game. When I first played it, I got sick of the song. And it's kind of been that way with Dynasty Warriors 9 Empire, slowly but surely, too. Some indubitably fucking glasses on right now. Jesus Christ. Bro said indubitably. Yes, quite. I don't think he had any scars on now. It doesn't look like he has any scars on him. No, I made a Chung-Poo, but I couldn't really find anything that I really liked from Chung-Poo, I think from a hairstyle perspective, so I gave him a helmet. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find anything here. Yo, cat? Kitty cat. Oh, these are what Zuron have, isn't it? Looks a little weird on his hair, though, so we're not going to use those. I do like those, though. Yeah. Like, this is the only thing I see that would potentially work, because I don't see any others that look like that. All right, let me get back to what he's wearing. Well, if I go off of Romance of their Kingdoms, it'll be pretty easy. Just give him armor, just like regular armor. Good as blast design. So he's got some like robes going. God, he needs to be a character, bro. He looks so cool in Blast. I need this design. He looks sick. I need a better look at him though. I don't think is that really the only look they give? That might be the only picture of him. Oh wait. Yeah, unfortunately, that's the only design that they show for him. Ripperoonie. Oh, actually, apparently someone actually made a video of making Zutzi. They pretty much went with a good amount. Oh, they even did the slick back hair like I was going to do. Oh, shit. Well, I like him with the sideburns, though. He's got more sideburn going on. He's definitely got sideburn. That's a big thing, like those downward sideburns. We'll still rock with this. It'll be my own variant of it. Yeah, someone actually did. I mean, I'll at least stick with the thing on his head then, because someone actually did do that. All right. Let's keep looking through then for other stuff. All right, that made me feel a little bit better about what I was making. Obviously, everyone has their own versions of it and everything, but... no, it's too green. Too shoe propaganda, and we don't like that here. I almost knocked over my drink. Yeah, just in case anyone is curious, that's the whole reason I'm also using Origins music right now, because I did not want to listen to the fucking character creator song for like 30 hours. It drives a man mad. Yeah, we're not doing shoe propaganda right now. What up, Cool Dog Milk? Welcome up. We're doing good. My controller's very unresponsive. I love PlayStation Bluetooth. It's so bad. It is so bad. Nah, too bulky. You knew I was dissing him, damn. Nah, I basically just make it a meme. I don't really like despise shoe much. This might work. Again, it's kind of got a bit of a robe type, a little bit of like more robe, more armor type. I'm not hating this. Probably not gonna, yeah, we won't give him the whole set, but actually, yeah, that is pretty, like the little shoulder area as well. That's pretty accurate to what he has. He's got a little bit of shoulder padding right there and everything too from this picture that I'm seeing. Yeah, this might be the top and bottom at least. Yeah, this might be the one that kind of fits with his thing actually. Yeah, definitely. Okay, yeah, we'll definitely rock this. That looks good. All right, we'll definitely change up the gauntlets and the gauntlets in the feet. We'll have to take on some liberties with because we don't actually have a look at those, unfortunately. But aside from that, this looks really good. We're not giving him shinobi stuff. Let's go back up to the top and see real quick. Training? No. Oh, we're working on Zuzi, one of the veterans of Wu. I'm trying to go based off his Dynasty Warriors blast design and take a little bit of liberty with it since I can only do so much. Nah, we don't need the ogre one. Oof, no. Definitely not. Absolutely not. Kempo. Yeah, maybe. How's the tornado set look? I mean, you can only really see the hands and everything. Do we give him fingerless gloves, no gloves, or what would we think here for Zuzi? Do we give him do we give him gloves, fingerless gloves, or no gloves? Meanwhile, I'm going to read up a little bit on him real quick. Moments in Three Kingdoms had Zuzi advised Sun Ce to give up the Imperial Seal to Yuan Shu. Oh, Zuzi was the one who did that. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing here too. Yeah, weapon type is sword and pike from Blast. Okay. Yeah, we'll definitely do a hybrid of him using that and the bow probably. Oh, we could maybe give him the flame bow. Flame bow maybe? For one of the Musos since, is he Zuron's dad? Is that who he is? I can't remember. Let's see if there's like a little bit more information on the guy. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is true. There is nothing wrong with that. Unfortunately, the Koei Wiki doesn't really give me much information on how he really is, but his father's dad came back into service with Yuan Shu. Sun Jian's son had been weeping in his tent because of the thoughts of his accomplishments being dwarfed in comparison to his father's. Zuzi came before him and suggested relocating and taking Dangyang to establish a power base there. Along with Lu Fan, who had also come to discuss moving, Zuzi solidified a plan with Sun Ce. The next day, Sun Ce had an audience with Yuan Shu, suggested his plans, and was allowed to follow accordingly at the cost of leaving the Imperial Seal with Yuan Shu. Sun Ce, along with Lu Fan and other officers who had previously served Sun Jian, made their way with Sun Ce. The latter friend, Zhou Yu, was introduced as Lu Zuzi later. After the Wu territory was conquered by Sun Ce, Zuzi was granted the office of Governor of Wu Jun. Okay. His master eventually passed away, with Suzi staying to serve Sun Quan, the next Sun family patriarch. At the Battle of Chirabi, Suzi, along with Lu Fan, were appointed to be inspectors of the various contingents of officers. He is not mentioned in the novel from then on. Damn. All right, well. I feel like that would have been a really good game to have him in Origins then. Damn. Give us that fucking blast design? That would have been perfect. Obviously, all the way up to... all of his significance was up to Chirabi. It would have been perfect for him. Again, I don't think the feet are going to be that important because we can't even really see it. So maybe just some like little armored up shoes or something. I think this will be all right. Yeah, it doesn't say he died, so I guess he just disappeared. Yeah. All right, let's save after all that shit. So what should be the main weapon here? Should we just give him the pike and then give him some sword movesets, or should we have him have the sword and then give him some pike muso? Like, or I'm sorry, yeah. So should we give him the pike with some sword musos, or should we go vice versa and give him the sword with some pike muso? I mean, eventually, I think we'll do like one pike muso, one sword muso, and then one bow muso. So what would just be his main weapon? Would it be the pike? Would it be the sword? Obviously, we're not going to directly give. I think there's one just literally does just sword. Yeah, we got one that's just literally sword. So we can give him this, or we can give him not double pike, or just the pike. Here, you know what? Let's do that. We'll let y'all do a poll on this. What am I thinking, dude? Should have done a poll. Start a poll. Pike or sword? Think that'll work. There we go. Oh, is it his nephew? Is Zuron the nephew? It didn't say anything about who he was for Zuron in the Koei wiki, so I wasn't sure. That's where I was just like, oh, maybe not. Oh, he's a strategist type. I guess it makes sense since he was making plans and shit for Sun Tzu before Zhou Yu came along. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? A pike or a sword? Again, if we give him the pike, we'll do some sword muso with him. All right, we're going to be finishing in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're finishing it. I almost said end stream. I went to the wrong one. Stupid. Can you believe it? All right, so we'll rock with the pike. So the pike will be the thing we go with here. So we got Lu Meng or Shu Huang, where he does that. That way he's not a complete and utter clone of granted, this would be probably good for him because it does a lot of like explosive and like fire stuff. But we could technically give him Shu Huang to at least make him feel different from Lu Meng, since they're both going to be in Wu. I think that would be good, right? That way we can at least make them feel a little bit more different. I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I'd say. I guess he just gives himself a little bit of a buff. Okay, so then we want to do. So yeah, here's the thing: do we just give him only sword and bow moveset, or muso, or do we give him at least one pike muso as well? Well, I guess his true muso will be with the pike, won't it? We could give him that. I don't know who's. I guess it would be Lu Meng's, right? Because I think he's the only one with the pike, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we can at least make the true muso the pike. So maybe there are other one of each. Yeah, I'm saying one. I think one of each would be a good idea. Oh, he adopts Zuron. Okay, so he starts off as a nephew, then goes. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Not sure why I decided to be a goddamn detective, but there we are. Hey, this history stuff is really fun. I fucking, hey, Three Kingdoms shit aside, Dynasty Warrior stuff aside, I love history stuff. I love learning about these small things in history. Even if it's just like a person specifically with like some small details about them, I love history. I loved it so much, I aced every single history class that I ever took because I fucking love it. Geography, anything social studies related with history, geography, and all that shit, I aced it because I fucking love that stuff so much. It's so cool to me. I love hearing about other like locations and everything and people. Also, I didn't get to say it earlier, but Owl Hatch and Dixon Woods, hope you're both doing well. Ooh, okay, that might work. Yeah, the aerial being. I was thinking the aerial would be a bow, so that could probably work. Yeah, because hers would be. Oh, hers would just be the wheels, right? So we could do that. We could do. Yeah, because this is. Oh, this is. We are not giving him that damn thing. Basically, him and Huang Zhong basically have the exact same Muso, don't they, for aerial, in a way? Here we go. We can give him the arrow rain to at least make it look less feminine, I guess. Because I know hers is like in a very like, I mean, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure on that one. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. Oops, wrong one. Which one should we go for? The Crimson Volley, the arrow rain, or should we go with Arrow Storm? Again, both the I think it just mostly depends on the design of the bow that we want to do. I think, yeah, this one, I think this is the exact same design as Sun Shengxiong's. Should we go with Arrow Rain or should we go with Crimson Volley? I don't know, I guess it was just the pose. Maybe I'm just used to it because of because it's on Shengxiong and I haven't seen it for any other guy use it. To be fair, Huang Zhong does use some things from Shengxiong's Dynasty Story 6 Muso. So you know what? Yeah, that's not true. Acrobatic is probably the better term, yeah. And this guy doesn't look very acrobatic. Yeah, she does like a whole front flip and then bam. I think Arrow Rain would probably be the right move. Never mind, this motherfucker does a backflip. It doesn't really matter. All right, never mind. They're both pretty. I mean, I'm cool with whichever one. I'm cool with whichever one now. Let me see the whole thing. Hold on. I don't know. The animation, I'm just feeling it wouldn't. I don't know. Something about it. It's the animation for me for some reason. I'm like, I like this one better. It feels like it would fit him a little bit more. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Yeah, I think Arrow Rain's probably the right move. I don't know. The animation just looks like it'd be better for him. Especially how the end of it looks. I don't know, like how the end of it looks, it definitely looks like it would fit Shengxiong more than someone like Zuzi. I don't know, something about it, especially at the end. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Arrow Rain here. All right, so now we got to focus on one sword. I mean, I think we could just use one. I think Sun Quan still has his old sword Muso as well. But there's Heart of Fire. There was this one. Heart of Fire. Nah, because I feel like we need. Because I think there's another one at least. Let me see. Yeah, because he has one that just like goes in like a circle. Like he just spins around with it, I think. Yeah, this might be the one we go with. Tornado Blaze. If we go for a sword. Yeah, this one looks, because we need to get he's Wu. We need to get some fire in there. We absolutely need to get some fire in there. I think that one for sure we need some fire. Yeah, I think this is the move. Because you at least, for what I usually see, they do a good amount of moves. They at least give you one Muso that can hit like a broad area of people. Some are more targeted, and then there's other ones that just hit a broad thing. And it's usually the first Muso attack is usually like the one, unless you're Guan Yu and you have nothing but AoE and everything. But yeah, usually I feel like they would usually have one where you can like strike a large amount of people, and then ones that would probably be a bit more targeted, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel about it. Okay. No, not the whirling fist. The Shushu arrow? One guy with the grabs. I have Spirit Bomb, yeah. Oh, so this one he just thrusts forward with his pike. So we have Penetrating Blaze. If we're gonna go for now a pike Muso, we have Penetrating Blaze, and then we also have, where's the other one at? I know you're here. There it is, Inferno combo. Whoops. Now we also have Inferno combo. I fucking love this Muso a lot, but this one's really good. Penetrating Blaze is also good though. Not hitting on the first Muso that Lumong has, but to be fair, I never use that Muso, Penetrating Blaze. That might just be my reason alone to do it, but I love Inferno combo. No, it's not a grab. Yeah, I'm thinking Inferno combo. I think Inferno combo. It's just too good. All right. Yeah, let me shut up the music real quick so we can hear this better. All right. Okay, I don't know. Are we gonna potentially just give him veteran here? I feel like veteran would probably be the move, right? Well, definitely not that one. That sounds horrible. I haven't really gotten to figure out like what he is for his personality though is the issue. I haven't seen how his personality is. At least looking up on that one. I mean, he's apparently, I guess, in some form of a strategist in a way. Not saying a full-blown strategist. Like I'm assuming he's like a mixture of like a warrior and like a bit of a brain department. Yeah, I would say veteran probably for him. Not to mention he is a veteran as well for the Wu for the Wu army. So based off of how he looks, he doesn't look like he's too intense. Now I'm just going. I have to go off of vibes of just how he looks. He doesn't look like an intense dude. He looks composed, maybe. Yeah, maybe a Lumong type of deal. Yeah. His voice is kind of calm, but also a reliable warrior. Okay, so maybe we could either do veteran or samurai. Let's see samurai. That seems good. Samurai might work. Let's check the other ones out. We have 3 others to look at. We'll look at the veterans and samurai. No, I mean, you could change the pitch, but even still. No, too intense. Still feels a bit too intense. No. Not vibing with that one. Yeah, so far Samurai 1 is the one for me right now. No. Not. Nope, never mind. That lost it for me. That last line right there just lost it for me. No. Yeah, I think Samurai 1 is probably the right one. Yeah, I think this would be the right move. Definitely. So, in this regard, all right, so we finished that up. We can. Yeah, Samurai 1 was definitely the move. So we have balanced, we have aggressive, berserker, defensive, iron wall, leader, controller, agile, swiftfoot, power, sloth, common, simpleton, balanced. Probably leader, maybe? With how he is, maybe? I think his state's a primary leadership. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe leader then. We could at least give him leader. I think a leader ability type would be probably good for him then. Now, no, I don't have all the titles or way of lives, so just bear with me. Trader, Raging Commander, Precise Intellect, Heroic Unifier, Lord's Right Hand, Elite Warrior, General of the Land, High-Spirited Commander, Trustworthy Hero, Keen-Eyed General. That sounds like him. A Keen-Eyed General, maybe. Close Advisor, Unmatched Intellect, Outstanding Talent, Benevolent Ruler, or Ordinary Man. I'd say Keen-Eyed General, maybe? From what I have. I'm sorry, I don't have all the ways of life. Yeah, I think Keen-Eyed General would probably be the right move. All right, so his defaults are Frontline Recall. Let's save real quick. Let's do another save, a little safety save. All right, so I'm sorry, we can actually do this. Usually from what I see, some of these guys technically have some pretty small ones, like a battle, like a small battle one, like sometimes a fire strike or something like that. Oh, I know. Especially after I just saw his Dynasty Warriors Blast on. I just put it up on the stream a little bit ago. Holy shit, did he look cool? He looked so cool. Yeah. Here, I'll put it back up. Did I delete it completely? I did. Okay, let me just scroll it back over. Oh, this time it actually went proper as the image. There we go. There he is. He looks fucking sick. I love him. He looks so cool. He looks so rad. Dr. Welcome up, we're doing good. He looks so good. He might have my favorite voice crack of a man. He might have my favorite elder design or veteran design of the Woofort officers. Yes. All right. Anyway, sorry about that. It is pretty sad that he has not become playable. You think he would be a top priority kind of character, but I guess not. God, the hair and beard are fucking sick. I love it. I love it a lot. All right, we'll start with something small with a Fire Strike. We definitely need to give him a leadership one. Let's give him... maybe Inspire? Inspire the Men? I don't see anything wrong with that. I never actually used... some of these I'm trying to just go based off of ones I haven't used either. I feel like that's kind of a given. All right, now we can go for a large scale. Let's go with... I never really used formations. Let's just do it with the scale formation. All right, Zootzi's done. Yeah, no, Zootzi looks fucking sick. I love him. I love it. Also, I love how this is not in fucking alphabetic order, and whoever decided to do this, Koei Tecmo or Omega Force, I want to fucking step on your foot. Why this is not in actual alphabetic order, I have no goddamn clue, and I am very disappointed in you. Very. There he is. That was pretty easy to find. All right, the other guy's going to be pretty easy. I'm going to get Zhu Jun and Huang Fu Song out of the way, and then we can worry about some other fun characters, maybe. But Zootzi needed to be a top priority character, for sure. All right, these guys aren't really anything special from their designs, to be honest. All right, we can get rid of Zootzi now. Get him out there. These guys are pretty self-explanatory looking dudes, so I'm not going to go too crazy with them. I just wanted to give them an extra look. Nothing really bad by it. I'm triggered by their laziness. Deadass, though, it's fucking annoying. I hate looking for officers sometimes in these games because they don't have them in actual alphabetic order. I'm like, bro, why? All right, we'll worry about, let's get Zujon out of the way. I think there's actually a facial hair for that, so that might be possible. Hang on. Got a bit, it looks like he has the face type 3 as well, so again, shouldn't be too bad. Zujon. I'm gonna crease your chase. All right, let's get the facial hair out of the way because I'm pretty sure this will be pretty easy to do. Dead ass, it's kind of like that one. Not gonna lie. Let's see if there's another one though, just to be safe. Oh, it's technically like this actually. I don't think there's a must. Let me see. Let's see if 7 matches it. Let me see. The thing is, it like reaches all the way over, so I doubt. No, never mind. That's not gonna be it. We might have to do the other one. Yes, quite. I am evil. Yes. All right, now we just need to be like a mustache that like reaches it. I don't like that. See if we can find a bushier one though. Probably not. That might be. Oh, maybe. Oh wait, no. This one looks like it matches in there pretty good. Okay, unless you look at it from a different angle. Waluigi. That would be pretty fun to just make Waluigi. It's kind of like this, honestly. His face side would be this one for sure. We're not going to worry too much on the hair because you can't even see the hair. It's going to get taken over by a helmet. It's Blade Machete, and he leads bow main really well. Okay. For Suzi? Okay. What Yokoli mustache at? Wah! It's kind of like that a little bit. You know, let's get the armor out of the way first. It's a weird thing to do, but we're gonna get the armor out of the way first. All right, let's look at. He's got to have a helmet. And what do they rock? Purple usually for the Imperials, right? So we'll rock purple. This is where we'll take our liberties. No, it's not as fancy as this one. Maybe Huang Fu Song. And we'll change up how like all his other stuff in a minute. I just want to get the outfit out of the way, honestly. Something similar to that, I think. No, definitely not the War God out helmet. Actually, the Blaze, I said it. I might have said no, but the Blaze one might actually be the one. Oh, this might not be too bad either. Kind of a simple ass helmet though. You know what? That might be one of the DLC helmets that I'm thinking of. Let's look through all of them real quick. Yeah, we won't go too crazy with them. I just want to be able to make a unique design for those two. That's really the only thing about it, honestly. Fucking giant cat face. Perfect. Yeah, I'd probably say actually more like this. The Courageous Officer helmet. That looks about him. Let me see if there's any others. Military Officer might not be bad either. Kind of similar vibe though, so I think I'll probably go with the Courageous one. Yeah, this looks like it might be it. What's the whole outfit look like? Sorry, I'm just looking through all these and saying, ugh, no, never mind, fuck that. No, it's definitely got to be like, what does the scale look like? Oh, that one. No, we're not doing that. This is supposed to be Zujon. One of the from the Imperial Army. No, definitely not that one. No, definitely not that. Maybe that one actually. We won't go too crazy with him, but I always want to try to find something that'll be nice. I don't hate the cape. He actually does have a cape in the in all these renders, so that might be maybe we can use a cape on him. Whoops, too much. Helmet still needs to be Courageous one, yeah. I don't think we need to do the whole set, but we're just gonna keep looking just in case. Yeah, Zhujon. Yeah. That is a good question. Let me see. Oh, he might be another sword user. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me see. First appearance in Dynasty Warriors 2. Okay, well, he has a couple weapon types. He has, I think his current one is a sword. From Dynasty Warriors 2 through 3, I think that's what they're referring to here in the Koei wiki. He had a polearm. And then in Dynasty Warriors 5, he had a spear. And then in I guess in the current games he has a sword. Unless these are referring to Romance of Three Kingdoms games. It could actually just be referring to Romance of Three Kingdoms games, maybe. I'm just not entirely sure because it doesn't mention his first appearance was in Dynasty Warriors 2, it says. We could probably just give him like oh god, I mean to leave it on the monkey set. It doesn't look like he needs to have anything super substantial in terms of a design, so where's the... Oh, that's the hat. Yikers. Did not like that one. Because he's only here for like one scenario and then he's gone. So I'm not trying to make it a huge thing. Kind of like how he did with Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. He's not supposed to have something anything super substantial. So actually in this design... Excuse me. No, I mean, it's just one portrait. I'm assuming this is one of the Romance of Three Kingdom models, but yeah, for the most part, he's got the same kind of, he's got a similar-ish type of, actually, never mind. He's got nothing but different fucking facial hairs every single time. Holy shit. So I'm actually seeing maybe, no, yeah, it's either him having the mustache with the sideburns, or he just has nothing but beard and no mustache. Let's change up his face now, because his face needs to be changed, but we will save real quick. The chin actually looks like it's a little bit further inward. About there, maybe. Slightly more. Well, can't really see the eyebrows too well, but I'll try my best. Kind of a similar thing to Zhujon's. Bro got a mean mug the entire time, so I guess we'll just do that. The eyes now need to be changed up. They're not super intensive eyes from what I'm looking at, depending on the portrait that you're looking at. Think about it like that, but or maybe even this. This doesn't look too bad. Not super intense. Still serious. Up the eyelids more. About to there. I'd say like that, maybe. Yeah. Or got his nose out a little bit, so we'll up that a little bit more, up the width. The nose you don't have to go too crazy with, at least. The angle can go down a little bit more. Yeah, like that. He's actually got a pretty... Yeah, he's got a little... He doesn't got much of a smile going on. His lips are a bit thicker. What's say about that? We already did the facial hair. Zhujon leads Bowman really well as well. Oh, okay. So what was the weapon we were potentially going with? Was it just a sword? I think we said, right? We can do a sword with some spear and pike movesets. We can. I know one spear moveset because I think there's actually a generic spear moveset that we can just give him. Or we probably actually need to move to the actual thing. So for this one, we could just probably give him the sword. No, we're not giving him the damn serve. Oh, we just gave him the fucking regular one. Yeah, fuck you. You don't get anything special. So we could potentially give him... We could literally just give him nothing but generic shit, honestly, because I'm pretty sure we can. Except for maybe like one Muso. Mainly sword user, and he also does spear sometimes in DW games. Okay. Oh, that fucking hurt. Holy shit, my wrist just popped very violently when I was scratching my back. I think they have a regular Crossroads. That's it, yeah. Look at that bitch. I love this song. This remix is so good. It's so good. Wait, was it that one? Spiral? No, that's Macho. They have one, or was it down at the bottom and I just wasn't paying attention? No, okay, I was not. That was good. That was good. That was good. Thunder Slice, no. Blind Rage, here we go. Look at him go! I mean, we could also give him Zhao Yun's second Muso. That's also true. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure when it comes to DLC for streamed games. That I don't know. That might have to be a little Google search because I'm not entirely sure myself on that one.
Oh, my eyes.
Okay. For the Heavenly Dragon Wave. Yeah, let's give him a little. We'll give him a little something cool. We'll give him a little something. All right, so we'll give him one Muso, one Muso for the sword, 2 Muso for the spear, and then the last one can just be the regular sword. I think they have one just for the sword. They do. All right. Let's give him the Dragon Wave. Actually, no. Let's give him Ma Chao's. Give him some different ones. One where he twirls the spear. Yeah, this one. We'll rock that.
All right.
I've got to turn off the music again. I really don't understand how the YouTube notifications work right now. Oh, I guess for some they're like, this is important, and then other ones are just like, anyway, here's other notifications. I don't know why they did that. How do they justify what's normal and what isn't? I don't understand, or what's important, what isn't. YouTube's weird. He twirled his spear. He's a calm man who has a cunning voice. Maybe refined then? Okay, well, not that one. Definitely not. Jesus Christ. Nah, too intense. YouTube's notification shit's so weird. Put it back to normal. I like calm too. Oh, Refined 2 sounds close to it? All right, we can rock that one then. Do I need to change the pitch at all, you think, or just leave it the way it is? Maybe lower it a little bit more? Thoughts on SSJ3 Vegeta? I think he looks really cool, and I think that's actually one of the best Super Saiyan 3 designs ever. I love his spiky hair. A little. All right, so I guess would he also just be a leader role? I guess. Oh yeah, we can put the music back on. Oh, I stretch and I stretch and I stretch some more. Oh, good Lord. Oh, God. High state is 84, and that's leadership. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll just leave it on that one. Yeah, let's make it a controller. General of Mid-Chaos, Loyal Warrior, Calm Trader, Raging Commander, Precise Intellect. Heroic Unifier, definitely not. Lord's Right Hand, Elite Warrior, General of the Land, High-Spirited Commander, Trustworthy Hero, Keen-Eyed General, Close Advisor, Unmatched Intellect, Outstanding Talent, Benevolent Ruler, or Ordinary Man. Or many-faced General, excuse me. Oh, God. I just it got very overcast outside. It was sunny a minute ago. Let's do real quick. Like the other Han General, Zhu Jun is consistently known in the Dynasty Warriors series, mainly to take part in the Ultimate Rebellion. During the Ultimate Rebellion chapters in the 4th title, he leads the Han forces in the Fortress Battle. He appears in opposition for the Yellow Turbans in the last chapter of their story. The 7th installment has Zhu Jun cut off by the Yellow Turban Vanguard in Wei's story, requiring rescue from Cao Cao's forces. Dynasty Warriors next has Zhu Jun lead an initial assault on the Yellow Turbans at Pingyuan. He commends players' efforts in stealing the enemy bases. He does not appear in Dynasty Tactics, but is given a passing mention in Sun Zhong's officer biography. Debuted. Okay, well, we don't need to worry about that. Oh, here we go. Zhu Jun originated from the Huiji Commandery, Shangyu. His sons were Zhu Hao and Zhu Fu. Losing his father while he was young, Zhu Jun's mother sold silk to support her family. That's nice. Zhu Jun was devoted to her and helped her business, earned him a reputation as a loyal son. He was eventually promoted to become a gatekeeper of the same commandery. Due to his modest nature and attachment for heroic traits, he was well liked by the public. I am amazed I'm reading this without my glasses on. Around this time, other law officials from the surrounding areas were given an imperial decree to give the resources within their warehouses, collectively 1 million in worth, to the crown. When the officials came for the said amount, the law officials of his commandery were too poor to pay the amount. To compensate, Zhu Jun presented the collectors his mother's silk. His mother was upset that they could no longer support their family business and scolded her son. Zhu Jun justified his actions by stating that small losses were expected if one wanted a larger fortune in the future. His actions were reviewed and praised, as well as he continued his duties, leading to his promotion as regional governor of Weiyi. After performing his services for a long time, he then transferred to become an archivist. I think that's how you say that, or archivist, under the regional governor of Yingduan. In 1703, the province was pillaged by raiders, and the officials were defeated. The area was impeached, and the lawkeepers at Yingduan were charged with execution for the loss. Zhu Jun disguised himself in rags and secretly made his way towards the capital. With the hundreds of gold coins he held, he bribed the judges to drop the charges held against the local officials from Yingduan. While his comrades rejoiced with the considerably reduced punishment, they never knew the reasons why Zhu Jun never told them. Jesus Christ. Around this time, the regional governor was promoted by 2 degrees. He then became commander magistrate of the Lanling, and his rule attracted attention to him. He was said to have ruled superbly, as his distinguished accomplishments were known even to the Donghai Commandery. Okay, I'm gonna go with Loyal Warrior. It seems like he's got a very loyal reputation about him towards so many different people. I'll definitely go with let's go with Loyal Warrior. We're not gonna look too deep into it. All right, again, we're not gonna look too deep into these strategies either, so we'll do So we did one of those. What about battle? Oh, that was the battle one we just did. Construction? Do we need to do anything construction-wise? You know what? We'll just try to change up a little bit here and there. Let's give him we'll do a leadership. No, we just did spirited. I think no, we did inspire. So yeah, we'll do spirited for him. Then large scale we'll do. Let's just do rally. All right, Zujun is done. Ooh. Oh, yeah, that's true, actually. Yeah, Unity would probably be better. Unity! All right. Oh, nope, don't do that. All right, we have to go to other for this one. Why are these things not in alphabetic order? I'm going to obliterate whoever made this listing. There he is. An officer of the Eastern Han. During the Yellow Turban Rebellion, he campaigned against the Yellow Turbans along with Liu Bei and Sun Jian. His acts earned him the rank of Chariot General. After Dong Zhuo's death, he, Guo Se, and Li Shui gained control of the Imperial Court. Interesting. All right, now we're on to Huang Fusong. They are allergic to order. Yeah, I guess so. All right, let me X out of Suchon's stuff there. All right. Seem like anything super crazy. Very, for the most part, has a pretty much normal facial hair type deal. All right. All right, next up is Huang Fusong. What up, Edgers? Welcome over. Doing good. Oh, I'll actually be able to fit the damn name? No, probably not. They definitely needed to add more characters. Oh, we could fit it. Okay, never mind. Fuck me. Hell yeah. You got it. Hey, glad to know you're doing good. All right, his facial hair isn't anything super substantial, so literally like this. And okay, about that maybe, but let's see what other ones they have. There's something I'm seeing about like that too. He pretty much just got a full beard. Pretty much it. But it's not like super big or anything. That's pretty much about how he is, honestly. Well, every portrait I'm seeing is he does have a beard. I still got it. What the fuck is this? Yo, that looks sick. This design? Holy shit. What the fuck? Hold the phone. Yo, he looks old as fuck here, but he looks cool as shit. The hell? Is this actually Huang Fusong? Hold on. This was under his thing for oh, it's PNG too. Look at this guy. Oh yeah, I guess that was. Damn, he looks cool. Like a cool old man. Oh, he's got a Wolong design too. I forgot about that. Oh god, I can barely see that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, it looks like they actually made him look a bit older. Maybe we try to go for an old version of him. Might actually help him stand out a bit more, too. He looks really fucking cool here. Oh, yeah, fuck. We'll definitely make him look older then. Give him gray hair. This design looks sick. I fucking love that. This one will be very hard to see, but I'll try to post it on here as well. This is... All right, well, he's going to look like shit, but I got like this kind of design as well. This is him from Wolong Fallen Dynasty. All right, we can rock with one of these. Fuck that. Let's go with that. That looks pretty cool. One of my all-time favorites. Hang on a minute. Oh, shit. No, I forgot about that. There we go. I was like, why am I hearing it twice? There we go. I'm assuming you all didn't hear that feedback twice from it. Hey, no, wait. Let me look at that design one more time. But bro, what the fuck? They was cooking with that one. Why is it so close up? Oh, he looks sick there, yeah. All right, fuck it. We're gonna make him an old man. He looks so cool. What the fuck? We can't see the hair, so we don't have to worry about the hair at least. But I'm gonna try to see what we can do here. What the fuck? He looks so cool. Gotta get old man in here. It's got a bit of a bushy... actually, this is kind of it. It's just not as big, but it's definitely basically that. Oh, this might work too. Got very bushy facial hair. It's kind of like the length. Like, it's not the same length, but it's definitely the same thing going on here. So he's got a bit of a big beard. Let me see. Let's go back. Nah, not to that extreme. We might get the bigger... oh, this might work. Yeah, this is the one here. Yeah, let's change that up. Let's make it to where, like... Can't make it exact, obviously, so we'll try our best. Maybe look at these mustaches one more time. Oh, that might work. Makes it look like it's connected to the beard itself. Yeah, we might rock that one. Yeah. The one I saw earlier looked like it flowed perfectly into the actual beard. Yeah, this one. Obviously, again, gotta take some liberties. Old man! Dude, he looks so fucking cool. What the fuck? Bro, I can barely see this shit. He's got some real big, bushy, like, eyebrows, too. Holy crap. But he manages to make it look cool. I'll have to rock with what we can do here. 20 might be the move. Didn't even see this shit. They really didn't do the white too much justice here. This might work, too. Veteran voices? Oh, actually, this one might work. We'll do like that. Maybe it'll look a little bit better once we actually... Let's at least make sure his hair is white. Oh, it was like that, I think, yeah. Oh, he looks so cool. What the fuck? Oops. Yeah, the eyebrows are a bit rough to look at, but that's all right. Some pretty close. Let's drop the eyelids a bit down a bit more because he has a... Something like 7 might work. Yeah, this is the actual console version. Yeah, they're kind of like this a bit. Maybe that work right there. Drop those pupil sizes. You can leave that the way it was. All right, let's up the width of this nose to here. The height, no, the angle, we go down to about here, I'd say. And then, again, we won't really need to change anything for the helm, for the hair, because he'll have a helmet on. It doesn't look like he has any hair showing from, like, the back of it or anything, so... Dude, he looks so fucking cool. I love that design. What the fuck? That might be one of my favorite, like, old man designs in Dynasty game. Or not a Dynasty, but, like, in a Koei Tecmo game. That looks sick. Uncle Son looks like a like, cool motherfucker, man. It's about the same. Have it out slightly. Oop, too much. There we go. Oh, yeah, his mouth. Let's see if we can get... Yeah, I'd say it's about like this, actually. Not as, The lip thickness can be a little bit smaller up there. All right, I need my glasses on. I can't see shit, bro. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I'd say about there. Yeah. He's definitely got a very serious like thing about him, so we'll put it to about there. The height's fine, sure. All right, let's go ahead and save real quick. The silver wolf is risen. Risen me. But he have a bit of a. He looks like he's got like a. It's about normal, but I don't know. Maybe we'll give him a slightly muscular build, maybe, or maybe just give him a bit more weight. Yeah, we'll go about maybe more weight. Give him maybe a slight bit taller too. Why not? I might dead ass go change up how he looks in Nine Empires as well. Dead serious. All right, so he's got like a really cool helmet. Actually, it looks pretty nice. All right, let's also change the color to that. Even though he's wearing like silver here, but we'll just rock with the regular Dynasty Warriors Imperial colors. Yeah, let's go ahead. You can buy DLC for streamed games. Okay, that's cool. I'd say about yeah. This actually looks exactly like the helmet that he wears. Let's look at the rest of this outfit. Definitely not the case. The gauntlets aren't too far off though. Actually, the kind of like padding that he has in that definitely looks like it would be from like something you have in Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Yo. Maybe, bro. That looks sick. Make the coolest looking old man possible, bro. Ooh. The War God set with the helmet looks pretty good. Let me see. Actually, this kind of works. No, because it doesn't have the little flappy thing at the bottom yet, so the blade would still have to be the move. Okay, that might be... The War God set might be one I rock with, honestly, for him. He looks really cool in that outfit. Or I can give him this one. With the cape. Got a similar thing going on with like a shoulder pad thing. And like more armor underneath. Yeah, this might actually look pretty similar in a way. Yeah. The King Officer set kind of looks like his. Yeah, I like this one. Definitely change up the gauntlets though. The gauntlet, yeah, these things do not look good. This actually looks better than. This looks like it fits a little bit better than the other shit. Yeah, we'll just rock with War God and all right. I gotta make his head a little bit bigger though. There we go. Now let's save again. Oh, good lord. Oops, I forgot to change that. Best song, baby. Best song. Wonder how it would look silver. I'm curious. So I know that technically that's actually what he actually has. Let me say. I still have white. Ugh, no. I'll leave it as purple. I did not like all that extra white. All right, what are we rocking with here for him? What does this man have? Okay, well, pole, arm, spear, and sword again. Okay, well, all right, let's see real quick. Let's think. Let's think this through. We had a pole arm, spear, and a sword. We gave Zujun a spear already. Or no, we gave him a sword already. We want to maybe at least differentiate them a tiny bit, maybe, right? Would we give him... What would we give him here? Spear? Oh, there should just be one that's just actually spear, right? Yeah. So from the creations, I mean, granted, Zuzi doesn't really matter, but I'm just mentioning it anyway. I know Zuzi, we ended up giving a pike. We ended up giving Zujun a sword, so... Oh, look at this man. Look at him stance up with this spear, bro. All right, what ones do we have here? We just have... Oh, okay, we can just give him this one. We got Zhong Wei with his... Watch out with his shit. Okay, we are not... I'm not seeing him do all that shit. I'm good, I'm good. I don't think we gave let's give him the actual spear Muso, like the generic spear Muso. Blind Rage, yeah, here we go. Oh, they have one actually just for regular spear as well? Am I mistaken on that? Let me see. They do. Yo, oh, look at it. One-handed, bro. Oh, look at him go. Hell yeah. I can see him rocking that. All right. Guys, Zuchun looks like a fucking loser compared to this dude. Holy crap. Looks pretty cool. Make this man robe him because he's giving him a spear. I mean, you also got to think if you're referring to the green on Ban Chao's spear, he won't always have this spear, especially if we were to play as him, because there are different spear designs. It's not just this one. Besides, if you look at it from an angle, you can't even tell. This won't be his only spear that is potentially used. What up, KT Curse Pokemon? We're doing good. All right. We haven't used it yet. I kind of want to use... We give him Heart of Fire here? It does look cool with it, I'm not going to lie. Cao Cao's second Muso? Ooh, you're right. I remember that one. Yeah, true. It does classify as a sword still. I get the feeling I already passed it. That's okay. I'll find it. Oh, there it is. Phoenix Blade. Ah! I'm stupid. I hit circle by accident. Oh, it did. Yeah, not that one. Phoenix Blade. Here we go. Ooh. Ooh. That is pretty nice. That is pretty sick. Yeah, I do like this. We'll do Phoenix Blade. Definitely. All right, Aerial Muso. Do we want to give him Zhao Yun's one here? He looks so cool, man. I really like how he turned out. He looks cool. We already gave Zuchun the Ma Chao one. Oh, I love his fucking design. Holy shit. He is really cool. Screw Huang Zhongwei of this guy. Yeah, we might as well just go with this one. At least differentiate him and Zuchun a bit. All right, so what do we do? Veteran, I assume, because he's old. He's an old man. Let's I'm restarting that song, by the way, because I fucking love that song. It's so fucking good. Vanish is incredible in this game. Check the other veterans just to be safe. Oh yeah, we could try leader too, yeah. Definitely not that one. Jesus. Samurai. Whoops. I like that. Leader 3 sound pretty cool. No, not that one. I think Veteran 1 probably is my favorite so far. I think we're going to go Veteran 1. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let me close out this shit. Oh, balls. I got rid of the wrong one. Back one from song. There we go. He's aggressive and a fantastic leader. I really need to get the other ways of life at some point. Definitely would help. Should we just go with High Spirited Commander? What is that design for this guy? Hang on, I need to see this one. This one's unrelated, but I want to see it. Oh god, it opened twice. Nah, that's not the design I want to see. What was it? That's for somebody else. Don't mind me. Want to find that design again. All right. Now we just need figure out. No, where was that design? Where was it? I want to see that design again. This one? That's a cool look, though. What the fuck? Oh, that looks weird. Sorry, I was looking at something else. I got very distracted. I'm sorry. Oh, forgot about that design. I'll show that in a second. All right. Anyway. I feel like it would have both Spirited and Advanced for some reason. I don't know why. Like if he's that good of like a charge headstrong leader, he would have both of those for rallying both him and his allies to charge forward and also do big damage. That just sounds like something he would have. Set off powerful explosions cause damage to the near eye. Oh, okay. Let's give him raid. And then we'll just give him rally. Fuck it. All right. Register him. I had to fucking look for an eternity to find this guy. Oh, dear goodness me. There's a bot. I hate bots. You, Twitch, fix your fucking app. Got it. Oh, wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, sorry. There he is. Not bad within the time that we've done this. 3 creations so far. Not too bad. Mei Zuzi, Sujon, and Huangfu Song. All right, I think for the next one, we'll attempt to try to make Zila 1. But first, I got very taken aback by some of these designs. It just popped up. I don't even think this was the design I saw originally, but I'm going to put them up here. I was looking at characters because it doesn't show like the actual... So when you look at the Koei Wiki stuff, it shows characters that are recommended to you on the left side. And some of them just have designs that like aren't from like their most recent game or something like that. It's just a random portrait there. I found Eugene. And some of these I was not expecting him to look like this. That's a pretty cool look. Oh, I forgot about this design too. You can only see the portrait, unfortunately, but that's all right. There was one from the pictures that I saw that was very offsetting, though. Just wasn't expecting it to be him. Okay, well, whatever. Here's one of them from Eugene. I was like, that's Eugene? What the fuck? Holy shit. And here's my personal favorite one of Eugene. Look at this man. Look at all these Eugenes. No, deadass. That actually is Eugene from Kessen 2. Deadass. They were ready to try some crazy shit back in the day. But anyway, back to work. I don't want to rename it. I want to get rid of it. Misclicked. There we go. All right, this will be a fun one. I think there's already a hairstyle that can kind of work for him. I gotta see Zila 1 again. For some reason, I'm not remembering how he looks. There might be a hairstyle that somewhat works with that. Zila 1 talks in the game. He just talks during battle. So you at least have a voice for him. I would tend to even voice over him sometimes as well. When he says his like enemy officer's defeated. He does have a voice. Alright, so we have him with the Luan outfit. Or we have the one with the robes. Now, let me get rid of the Eugene stuff. Get that shit out of here. There should be a hairstyle that's decently length. It won't be as flat, but it'll still do its job. But we'll look through all these and see what we can find. No, not that one. That looks horrid. No, absolutely not. Too flat. No. Actually, I didn't think about this one. This one might be an idea. All right, keep an eye on 26 and 27. 26 and 27. Absolutely not that one. This was the one that I had in mind. His hair gets parted more towards that way and everything, but I don't know. Maybe 26 and 27 might be the move. But remember 32 as well. Remember those. All right, so we got 26 and 27, and then we got 31 and 32. Thank you, Chad. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. These are all ponytails. I think one of them was Sunsa's old one. Moto Chica hair. Fucking Edgeworth. Oh, perfect. Oh, even better. Jesus Christ. Ooh, okay, 70, 69 and 70 might also work. I didn't think about these. These might also be a potential. So 69 and 70, mark it down, mark it down. Ah, Cloud's hair. No, definitely not this one. No, too short. All right, we're nearing the end here. No, definitely not that one. That looks atrocious. No, bangs are too bad. Definitely not this one either. Too messy. It's very all over the place. I think we're near. Yeah, we're near the end. Okay. So we have three options. So we had 26. Whoops. 26, which is this one. Probably my favorite one so far out of the two of them. Still, it's very. He has very straight hair though. It's a little messy, but it's also straight at the same time. Hang on, let me try to get a better picture of him. Gotta save it real quick. Let's hang on. Let's get a picture of him real fast. I don't think that popped up as an actual image. It saved to something else. Fuck my life. All right, we'll try this one. That'll work. All right, here's either one. So we had 26 and 27. I like that one, but I don't know if that's actually going to work. Looking at it now, we're not going to be able to get exact. Then we have 31 and 32, where it's a little bit similar in my opinion. 31 and 32. It's a little bit more messier, but it's kind of got a similar vibe to with the bang. It's got two bangs going in the center instead of one, but it still kind of does the same deal. And more of the hair is parted over on the right side, his left, our right. And he's got that opening on the left side as well. So it's a bit more opened, but it's still kind of is actually pretty accurate. But let's check out the other one. All right, the next one was 69 and 70, I think, right? Oops. Then we have this one, which similar deal, not as too like. It's a little bit flatter. Still has the same situation, though, where most of the hair is going on to our right. It's on the right side, his left. He's got that opening right there on the left side for his bang, where it shows more of his left eyebrow. Or his right, our left. And then still got like a decent amount of bang in the center. Maybe this one might work. I'm thinking this one. The length of the hair is about the same as well. I think it's about as good as it's going to get. Bowl cut Zila one would give a different energy. Yeah, I think 70 is probably the right one here. Also, SD, welcome up. You're doing good. Yeah, I'd say 70 is the best choice here. All right, so obviously he's a young man. Don't have to go too crazy with it. He does have like not as big lips, or not as like wide lips, but they're definitely like more thicker, so we can worry about that. I don't think the face. He's actually a bit paler. Maybe about here, I'd say. His skin complexion. He looks more. It looks a bit more like this, I'd say. He's definitely got a smooth like face texture as well. You think he's pale? Like this? I guess yeah, at least in terms of this lighting. Yeah, it definitely looks that way. We can go with that then. White man. Yeah. Yeah, his current lips are definitely, the bottom lip is more thicker and the top one's about the same. Maybe a slight bit thicker there, but definitely needs to be more thicker. So we'll look at the lip options that we have. Oh yeah, definitely special attention for the eyes. Definitely. I mean, aside from that, let me see. It's not too much. Probably about like right here. Let me look. It's pretty thin. Let's start with the rest of the face, and then we'll go back to see if we need to make any additional measurements for his actual face there. Eyebrows, some pretty thick eyebrows. Not super thick, though, but doesn't look like he has any arch to him or anything either. To just kind of like, not like this, but it's kind of like this a little bit, but a little bit thicker. Maybe like these. Maybe like 9. 9 might be the one there. No, there's too much arc here in his eyebrows. Nope, that won't work. 11, no. 12, no. No, definitely not. Absolutely not. He's not Super Saiyan 3. No. They look good, though, but no. No, too much. No, too thin. This is where I'll give it up to the Dynasty Warriors 9 one, where you can at least make it to where the eyebrows are thicker and everything. That really, really helps out a lot for the creation in that game. Yeah, maybe I think 9 is probably the move. They're pretty far down. Maybe about like right here might work. Maybe. All right, his eye. He's got very calm eyes. He is very, very calm man. So let's make it to where his eyelids are about maybe like right there. And we also got to make sure. I think they're blue, right? They're supposed to be blue eyes. Well, all right. Well, that's as good as it's gonna get for blue because I can't change the. Man, that really actually. These parts here is where I genuinely actually do miss 9's character creator. Really good in terms of being able to change the eye color to whatever color you want. But his eyes are blue, if I'm not mistaken. So we have to rock with what we got. Unless we can find a different shade of it, but I don't think that's going to be... Okay, well, he's not dead, so we're not doing that. Yeah, I think it's supposed to be blue, if I'm not mistaken. All right, let's keep looking through these eyes. 3 doesn't look too bad, honestly. 3 doesn't look too bad. No. His pupils aren't even that big, so we can do that. Okay. No, makes it too intense looking. Absolutely not. No. You do got the pretty boy eyes too, technically, as well. Yeah, just keep an eye on. Remember 3. Remember 3 for me. No. Now we can also change. If it does look a little too small, we can change the eye size as well because it does have some pretty decently sized eyes. Now these all look like intense a bit. Yeah, that's very intense. No, too soft. No. Would this work? Oops. Oh God, no, absolutely not. Are his eyes purple? Hang on, I gotta get better lighting of his eyes. That's the exact same fucking picture. I could have sworn they always said they were blue. It's like maybe an indigo? That's not full-blown purple. It's definitely a mixture. At least based off of a lot of the lighting that I'm seeing with him. I love that shot of him. Oh, an artist did it. Let me see what the artist did. Well, they did purple as well. All right. Let's rock purple then. Yeah, I've seen some Zilla One art. These look sick. Oh, right. He also had the little piercing on the right. Yeah. Yeah, here's the one with the fire and everything from the trailer. Yeah, it's just a lighting thing. Teutonic, welcome up. We're doing good. Great Kiryu-chan. Do we have purple? We have pink. We can rock pink. There might be. Let me see. Everyone's saying purple, though, so I have no reason to deny that. Yeah, it's weird. Some people are drawing him with blue eyes as well. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of artists also drawn with blue eyes. I don't know. Let me try to see if I can actually find his thing. Now I'm confused. I don't know what to believe. Right, forgot it. Sorry, he's just Wanderer. Appearance. This might help. Youthful male with black hair, brushing past his forehead, the ears, and some of the black in the back of his neck. His eyes are yeah, it's blue. Yeah, you fucking lie to me. It's blue. The wiki literally says blue. It literally says blue. I knew that shit was blue. Make it gray? That's as close as it's gonna get. Not to mention, like, all the fan art I'm seeing, except for, like, one, all of it shows that he has blue eyes. I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that it's lighting. You gotta also say that, like, lighting is a big thing in this as well with it. Yeah, even the fucking actual official art, it shows blue eyes. What do you mean? Yeah, but yeah, you gotta also remember, a lot of it also has to do with lighting. Lighting is a big thing that can really tweak colors and everything, like going off of like different shades of blue and stuff like that. Even like skin tones can look very different as well based off of, which a lot of people don't understand when it comes to that kind of art. I'm not saying anyone here, I'm talking about in general. I've seen a lot of people not understand that, because actually, funny enough, there was, I think it was an artist for My Hero that ended up making, what's her name, Miruko or some shit like that. And her skin tone was a bit brighter because of the lighting. But people don't really understand lighting too well, I guess. And they just thought he completely changed her skin tone. It's like, no, that's lighting. Lighting changes a lot of the color of certain things. It can change the color of the eyes a little bit. Like if you put my damn eyes in front of the light, like if you don't have it anywhere, my brown eyes are gonna be black. They're gonna look black. Put it up against the light, they're gonna be perfectly brown. So like it's a lighting thing at the end of the day. That's a big thing that you got to consider as well. It's a lighting thing, and not to mention we can't really do too much with the eyes. I mean, there's not a lot of options here, and the ones down here are like demon eyes and stuff, so it's kind of hard to do it from there. Unless we just give him this one. Whenever the close-up is done for Ultimate Rage Muso, his eyes are blue. There you go. There you go. But yeah, unfortunately, we don't have too many options in terms of it. But yeah, we'll just do the regular blue, unfortunately. But it's the best we can do with it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we rarely see it. So yeah, I agree. It was a similar thing. And it was a similar thing. Again, a lot of people, like, it's clear that a lot of people don't understand lighting when it comes to art. I'm not talking about Zila One. I'm talking about the Mirko thing, or Mirko, whatever the fuck her name is. A lot of people don't understand how lighting works when it comes to art. And a lot of people got upset. Yeah, that was another thing. A lot of people got upset at the fact that she didn't look black. For one, she's not black. For one, she is Japanese. She just has a different skin complexion from others. I think they said she's Okinawan or something like that, I think. Isn't that also where my boy Kiryu ends up having his place as well? The, whatchamacallit? The fucking orphanage. Orphanage, that's the word. But yeah, a lot of people just don't understand how lighting works at all. And it's hilarious to see every single time because they get outraged. And it's like, this character's supposed to be this skin complexion, or they're supposed to be another skin complexion. Like, they're supposed to be white, they're supposed to be Japanese, they're supposed to be black. It's like, you don't understand how lighting works, my friend. Lighting can affect how someone looks. If it's dark, they're gonna have a darker skin tone. If it's bright as fuck, they're gonna look brighter regardless. Like, it's amazing how a lot of people don't understand that type of stuff and get outraged for the smallest things. Yeah, Asian. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Got a very smooth like nose. 28 might not be too bad. I could probably change it up a little bit to where it's maybe 28 maybe. Oh, this one doesn't seem 31 doesn't seem too bad either, actually. It's like it's pretty thin at the top, obviously, at the bridge, and then it just kind of more. This also doesn't look too bad either. I feel like it would need to be, no, not there. Angled slightly more up, I feel. And then like a little bit more width. Actually, that doesn't even need that much width. 43 doesn't look too bad either. It's not exactly, I'd say probably about there. The nose is always the annoying part for me, one of them. All right, so he's got a pretty thick bottom half. And then pretty thin top half. Definitely not that one. Well, I mean, what if we lower the thickness of it? And then do that. I just don't like the shape of it. It makes the face look very weird. That's why I usually go with, this one might be fine. Again, it'd have to be like down, but it always looks like he's like always smiling, which is the annoying part of these lips. But it actually would look really good for him. But unfortunately, it makes it look really weird. Yeah, some of these other mouths just like make it look really weird. So that's why I usually just go with one and just try to make it as best I can. Yu Ying would be jealous. We'll finally know all of Zilawan's measurements. Not too thick. Probably about like 6. Let's see. Kind of like 7, honestly. The thing is, it's the curve of the lips. It's like a slut. Even if you bring it down, you could still sort of see it's like now you're just forcing it. That corner part of the lip there is what's weird to me. That's what's weird. That's what kind of gives me a no because of the corner of the lips. This one, where I just at least changed a little bit better. Bottom of the lip is still more. You can even lower the thickness as much as you want, and it'll still be bigger than the top lip, which is good. To a degree, though, it's not. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate this one either. All right, 7 is probably a maybe for me. Yeah, see, the corner here is also still a little eh. Oops, too far. Yeah, it's that damn corner where they kind of make it look like they're smiling. I don't like it. They do it for a lot of them. Oh, this one isn't too bad. Doesn't have huge lips either, or like a huge mouth in general. I mean, yeah, this one seems fine. I think we'll just go with 10. Yeah, no, 10's looking a bit better, yeah. All right, obviously, I don't think we're going to find any accessory. The only accessory technically that he would have is for his piercing, but I don't think they have anything like that. This is beard as well. I'm stupid. He doesn't have any facial hair. I'm going to check, but I don't think they have anything like that. Yeah, they only have like these things on his ears now. They don't have like actual piercings that like, at least the ones that Zilawan has, so he might just go pierceless. Now, someone gave the idea before, we give him a sword, but we also, oh yeah, true, he did also have the head at one point too. Yeah, he only had it like during one cutscene and then it was pretty much just done. But yeah, we give him the sword for the regular thing. We could probably just give him, what, maybe Cao Cao's weapon? And then, or shoes. Shoes was also an option. I feel like those are the two bigger ones. Cao or shoes are definitely options. And then what we do is give him different weapons for his Musos. Maybe the ultimate Muso can be him with the halberd to show like he can even use Lubus. And then just try to use different ones as time goes on. We'll have 4 options for different Musos at least. Yeah, it's like a little, I mean, yeah, it's like a little thing around the ear, yeah. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have anything like that. Nah, it doesn't need something like that. Doesn't look actually that bad on his current eyes, but yeah, no. How far are we going? We've been going 2 hours already. Jesus, this might be the last one we do. You said 23? What's 23? Oh, the eyes? Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate it. We'll leave it like that for now. We're probably not going to keep it. We'll just leave it like that. Oh, yeah, we need to change his name, too. Let me save. All right. He doesn't clearly... I need to look at his actual thing. The perfect game for me would have Dynasty Warriors 8's customization. So for me, the hair options are definitely really nice. I do really love the hair options that you also get in like Rise of the Ronin and everything. Excuse me. Woo! All right, excuse me. Yeah, for me, I would feel like having Rise of the Ronin's hair customization and also the color wheel, which is amazing. I think those two things should definitely make it in here, and then be able to still use the same type of body types from this game has, and the outfit decisions, outfit choices as well. That would make it to where it's like crisp, beautiful. Yeah, we rocking Summer Warriors 1 right now because I didn't put it on shuffle, so all you're hearing is Summer Warriors 1. I'll shuffle it now though. I didn't think about doing that until after the Origin stuff was done. Yeah, the body types in Origins or in 9 Empires were just not great. All right, let me take a good look at his body. He's honestly got I was going to say slender, but he's got a pretty normal build. Actually, no, I mean, this one might still work. Maybe just put a little bit more weight on him slightly, but not too much. I don't know, actually. I think either normal or slender would probably be the right move for him. Probably slender, though. Right? It's hard to tell because he's always wearing robes. The Luen outfit you could see a little bit better with. Here, hold on. Let's see if we can get different pictures of Zilla 1 real quick. Let me delete that one since I can't even use that. All right, let's get rid of this picture real quick. It's so hard to tell because of the bulkiness of his robes. But I would probably say maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe normal. Maybe normal might be the move. We'll probably go with normal. Yeah, no, Zilla 1's kind of small. So, how much would we drop his height from? I was thinking of that. Someone mentioned to me another stream ago that Shushu's weapon might work for him, just based off of how he holds the weapon, and just based off of his actual moveset in general with the sword and everything. It might work pretty good with that. And then we change, and all his Musos and all that other crap would be different weapons. Let's get the outfit done first, then we'll worry about the weapon. Should we leave the weight the way it is? Think that's still fine, a decent build? Arms go to about here, I feel. No, it's fine the way it is. Long arms. Sorry. Which version is this? Oh, it's SW3. I have him right above the fucking... Hang on, let's move him... Or just shrink him down a little bit more. There we go. Need to be able to see all the options that we have. All right, save again. So we'll definitely go with probably one of the silent voices for Zilwan since he doesn't talk often. But I do remember how he at least talks in English dub. Oh wait, that's weapon, idiot. We need outfit. Clearly, nothing going to be on his head, so we don't have to worry about that. He usually wears black and silver. He's got a little bit of red as well. So let's just see what we can do. We'll start with black and make our way down and change it up if we need to every once in a while. Let's see. Any concealment? Let's see. It's an idea. It's definitely an idea. Let's look through the rest of them and see what we can do. But that definitely could be one. Just want to see what else we got before we make any big decision. But that is definitely one idea we can leave on there. I just want to see all the options first before we jump to just saying like, oh yeah, definitely. And then I see another one later. It's like, oh wait, that one probably would work better. Not saying it will, but we'll see. I did always like this one, but the issue is that it doesn't have any sleeves, and that really upsets me. This one would have been really cool, but unfortunately they just didn't have any sleeves for him, and I'm really upset about that one. That would have been perfect for him, in my opinion. If we had robes, if we had would have been really perfect if he had sleeves here. That would have been really nice. Tempo torso looks fine, but the arms are bad. Or was that? Let's see. It's kind of similar to his to the robes on the right, but yeah, it's not all black is the problem. They put more emphasis on the gray than the black. But we were around here, I think. That kind of gives us similar vibes, but once again, we're having the issue of, well, for one, he doesn't have anything for his neck and then no sleeves, but the middle part does seem pretty similar, but the color scheme is very weird as well. Oh, I forgot about the historical hero. Look nice, but we're going to keep going. There's the kind of concealment again. Yeah, we would just need to change the boots for this one. Water Dragon. We are not doing the fucking... Definitely not this one either. That's the night outfit. Yeah, that's the plan. Eventually, that's why I'm making Zilwan. We'll probably do a stream with him at some point. Sorry, the ninja outfit. No. We could do a little small like trial version with Hong Fu Song to end it. I don't want to go too much longer since I still want to get some video work done. Oh, perfect, dude. That's just like him. Good lord. Hey, the water god. Oh, he's so elegant with it, dude. This is something you would put in fucking Wolong or something. The first alpha you get. A little bit different, obviously. A lot different, obviously, but like torn up shit. Courageous officer. Yeah, it would be nice if it was all black, yeah. Oh, good lord, I'm stretching. Sorry. Oh! All right, chat, you saw everything. What are y'all feeling? What are y'all feeling? We saw everything. Oh, let me stretch meanwhile. Was there anything that y'all were feeling? Let me know. I'm gonna take a stretch break. Oh, that popped my shoulder. Yep. That was my shoulder. That was my shoulder. That was definitely my shoulder. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, I'm old. I'm old and decrepit. Oh, goddamn. What outfit that y'all saw? Which one did you like? Oh, good lord. Oh, good god almighty, bro. Damn, I'm a sleepy man. Bed later than I was hoping. Hopefully I can actually go to bed at a decent time tonight and actually stay asleep. No, I mean, the biggest thing for me, I just struggle to sleep, honestly. We could combine that with the cunning concealment button, perhaps, or bottom. We can see how that looks. Yeah, the colors is just the big blah for me right now, but it does look good. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see how the bottoms of the cunning concealment look. We'll give it a shot. My eyes are tearing up because I am a tired man. Brander Master Strategist looks kind of. Also, Lobito, welcome over, doing good. I was off tune. Fuck my life. I'm an idiot. Oh my god, my eye. Oh, you mean like this? That's what you're referring to. Sorry, hang on. My eyes are tearing up. My eyes are burning. Can you tell I didn't get any sleep? I think this weather's not helping either because it's getting overcast and it's making me tired. But I still got to work on the next video and everything, so I can't go to sleep yet. And then I got to talk to a friend about starting something up as well. Oh, actually, okay, no, my Echo Dot didn't go off yet about it, so it's fine. Oh, sorry. Yeah, just give me a second. My eyes are like burning for some reason. Did I take a second? I'm still here though. I'll take peeks. What up, Hope? Welcome over, doing good. Does 8 Empires have mods? I don't know. I never looked into it. I didn't get the PC version because people told me the PC version wasn't really that great. So I was like, well, not getting that one. I'm using this off of the PS5. Just in case anyone is curious though, yes, this is all the DLC as well with the outfits and everything that you can get for the custom characters. Do y'all like this current top, or do you want me to go back to the one that was before, the one at the bottom? Hang on. God, he was very desynced. That one. Yeah, the audio is very distinct for me right now. Sorry if it's desynced, but at least we're just doing this stuff for now. Oh. Oh, Jesus Christ. There's an aggressive mod for the game? Oh, God. Johnny, welcome over, doing good. Oh, goddamn. I can't see what this one is because fucking Zilawon's fucking big fucking body's in the way. Oh, this is Civil Serpent. Okay. Oh, good lord. All right. Historic strategist? Is that a thing? Sorry, my brain's not braining. Is that what it was called? Got mystical monk. Minister set. What's minister look like? It gives too much emphasis on this on the gray. Ugh. Got historical hero. Master strategist. There was Master Strategist set if you were looking at that one. TWA in 2025? Yeah. Still a great game. I don't think there's a historical strategist. I'm trying to look through. Oh, you were talking about this one. Oh, okay. Master Strategist? Okay. Gotcha. It was Master Strategist set. All right, let me sit up again because I'm falling. I'm literally all the way down in my chair right now. Leaned back in it. Reclined is the word I'm looking for. Wasn't expecting it from me. This is my favorite Empires game. Of course. There's always going to be content, at least. I can at least guarantee once a year type of content from Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. Maybe more than that, but still. Oh, as soon as I got up, I got something in my eye. Holy fuck, I'm losing this eye battle. Ugh. This battle of the eyes. Ugh, I was schlumped. Oh, man. Sorry, I was trying to look on Amazon real quick for something. I'm making sensitive as fuck, bro. Jesus. All right, let me see. Where my order at? Even out for delivery yet? Nope. All right. Says it's supposed to be here today. I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to close that up. There we go. Mail Stodock, welcome up. We're doing good. Oh, man. Is this what we're rocking? I mean, we'll probably change the shoes at least, because the shoes don't really look great here. We can look for shoe stuff. Training set doesn't look that bad, actually, but we'll keep looking. Nah. Too plain. Dark armor. Okay. We're just randomizing Samurai Warriors music now. I like it. Me when my brain heard the Nintendo Switch 2 prices. Oh god, don't get me started. Doesn't look too bad, actually. Master Strategist feat? Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yikers. Yikers. We'll definitely not get anything like super accurate there. No, you're good. I was like, really? And then I looked over. It's one of those fucking curved shoes. I was like, oh. No. Oh, was it something else? Oh, okay. I'll go back up in a second so you can see. I'll go slow so you can see all of them. I'm getting the Switch 2 in Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, I mean, eventually I will be getting the Switch 2. I don't know how it's going to be with the prices and everything or what they're trying to do. But, little red things in this one. Tornado set. If that was the one. Oh, is it learned? This one? I'm just looking at my playlist real quick. Trying to see which one this was. This was Summer Warriors 2? I thought this was SW1 music. Called Nemesis. But it said it was from SW... Oh, unless it was just one that came out. I don't know. Alright, he does have something at least for his gauntlets too that can be seen, but he doesn't have anything like that's actually reaching on his hands or anything like that. I really don't think it's going to matter. We won't be able to see it. Nothing's really going to... The robes are like super long, so we won't be able to see anything. No, he doesn't. He doesn't have gloves. We're not doing gloves. No, because he just wraps around his wrists. We really won't be able to see the glove or the wrists at all, so we'll just leave it at that for now. Fallen Angel or Training? All right, we'll take a look at him. Training. It does have the red mark, like the red wraps around it and everything too, which look nice. And then the other one was Fallen Angel. Let's see. Fallen Angel. Yeah, I can see where you're getting with that. I can definitely see that. No, training won't work because it's showing off his hand. It's on his hands. It needs to be not on his hands. It's only supposed to be around the wrists. I really don't think it's going to matter too much because again, we won't be able to see it anyway. Yeah, because he's barehanded. He doesn't have anything wrapped around it. He doesn't have gloves or anything. It's just wrapped around the wrists. I don't know how the Luan outfit is, but at least the one on the right, his robes at least are... Yeah, realistically, it doesn't really matter. In all honesty. Yeah, I'm just looking through. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that one. It's got something wrapped around the arms. We can't see it. It's not a big deal. Who cares? All right. This does look like it goes a little bit better with the buckles are interesting, but looks a little bit nice with the at least with the top half, the top bit of it. It does show that it kind of looks like similar to his. He doesn't have anything going around on the bottom at least, but it's because it's. I mean, it is red. You can sort of see it, but it's not like regular wraps, but it still looks fine. Ugh. Oh, it's almost 2 o'clock here. PM. Which outfit of Zila 1 are you replicating? Yes. There you go. You got your answer. It's like a weird little hybrid of them, honestly, from what it looks like. We'll rock this for now. If I feel like changing it later, I'll change it later. Let's get on to saving and then get to the weapon. We can't exactly get a perfect match of Zila 1's outfit, so we're kind of spitballing and just seeing whatever looks good for him. Getting as best as we can with it. All right, so we have the General Sword here, which, in terms of the normal attacks, I know at least, definitely still portrays Cao Cao a little bit better. And then I know people also mentioned the Sword Hook as well, which can kind of complement him a bit better as well. And he does hold the sword like this a lot too, when he's like in his idle stance and everything. He's got a very good fancy type of moveset and he's definitely shows his agility with it as well with the sword. So I think we could. I know the hook is something different, but weirdly, honestly, and it's kind of just me just talking out of my ass here. The red can help. The red little like hook here can actually kind of help a little bit when it comes to with Zilawan's little red piece that he's got on his outfit. So we could probably just use that as an excuse for that. We'll rock that for now. Again, we could always change it later. It doesn't have to be. This is just kind of us just testing it out. Yeah, he had a red sash and everything, so we can use that. That'll work fine, honestly. All right, so we have. If we want to use anything, well, we don't really. Do we need to bring in a sword for this since we've already got the sword and hook? I don't know if we need to do that. All right, so Ultimate Muso we said would be the halberd, so we'll go ahead and use the halberd for this because again, we're going to be using different weapons to show off his ability with all the different types and everything like that. Obviously, if we want to go for an ultimate attack, we got to use the ultimate weapon, air quotes. So yes, we will be using his as that. We could also go with a good AoE for Guan Yu. We could technically use, in my personal opinion, I think, and it's also just one of my all-time favorite Musos in the game for sure. The Stormy Rage, this one, he's technically got a move similar-ish with the Muso. Obviously, a lot of the Musos tend to just clear out enemies very easily, but just with the motion in general, it just feels like it would be one that he uses. Obviously, he has one that just goes, like, just circling around. Not to mention, it's his first best friend, Guan Yu. So I feel like it'd be appropriate to have his best friend's weapon, or well, his first friend's weapon in the game. Okay, after he lost his memory. Let me be fair there. Technically, it was Bai Luan and the girl whose name I forgot already. But after the amnesia, I mean, he ended up Guan Yu was his first friend. That's what I'm getting at. All right, so I'm trying to think of all the things we have. We have a pull down. We have wheels, gauntlets, which we can't use because we don't have any gauntlets unless we want to just say Tonfas. But let's go off of just Origins weapons. So we have obviously the spear still. We have the lance, which was Zhongfei's weapon. We have the wheels. We have the pull down. What else did we have? The staff is another one. Staff might look good for his current moveset. Let's see how the staff looks. Let's see. Because we also still have an aerial, so don't worry. We still have an aerial there. You know what? That's true. That's true. We should do all three kingdoms. We got one for Guan Yu. We got one for Other, which is Lu Bu. So we should get one for Wei and Wu to show all sides of him. That's actually perfect. I like that actually way better. That's actually way, way better. I like that idea a lot better. So in terms of Wu, we have the wheels and the staff. So we don't have the gauntlets because that's one guy's moveset. So we have wheels and staff to work with there. Should we do anything with the wheels or should we do anything with the staff? Yeah, we have Shu for Guan Yu. So who do we have left for Wei? Wei has the sword, the twin axes, and the pull down. Okay. I think staff will look nice. This one looks like it'd fit him pretty good. Let me look at it. Let me at least give the wheels a fair shot though. Let's see. Nah, I can't see him doing that. Maybe he does, and I don't know. But yeah, I don't see him. I don't really care much for that. But let's see the other moveset at least first. Wherever they may be. There they are. The sky arrow, right? And then there's that. Which in a way is technically also similar to how he can also use Shang Tsung's what moveset in we might swap having the Guan Yu's be the first one. Yeah, let's do that real quick. Let's change it to where Guan Yu's is the first. Because at least we get an AoE to start with just hitting circle. And then the R1 circle can be something a little bit more something else. Yeah, dual axes, yeah, for Zhang Liao. We have that, the Pull Dao, and the sword. Okay, so we have three options for the Wei forces. Yeah, let's try to see. Yeah, let's put Stormy Rage there, and we'll change up what we have here. So we have the staff or the wheels. So if we're gonna do wheels, I feel like this could be the Sky Arrow could be a really good 2-in-1. You get this moveset here, shows his agility, has the bow, which you can also use. Technically, this is one of the battle arts that he uses. that you unlock from Shang Tsung herself. This is her special battle art right there, in a way. So you can technically use that from the Sky Arrow. That's one thing. And it doesn't have to be Wu. It doesn't have to be Wu for the standing Muso. I'm just going to say that now. It doesn't have to be. We're just spitballing ideas. And we'll look at the others as we go as well. And then we have Hellfire here, which I think is probably the more appropriate. Well, we can go with either one. Because technically we could do this one, or what we could technically do as well. And I feel like this would probably be the more funner idea, in my personal opinion, wherever the hell it may be. I lost it already. I'm dumb. I'm stupid. Hear me out. Let me cook. So we got the circling flames as well, which technically, if you remember, that's a gimmick that he has in the that's a gimmick that he has with the actual staff. You can hold down the triangle button and just let that shit start spinning like it does here. So you can technically use it from that gimmick of the staff there, or you could use Shang Tsung's battle art right there as well, which has her use the wheels, but also use the battle art with the bow. So that's a 2-in-1 give right there. And so technically both of those would work with Zilla 1. We also have obviously the twin axes, so let's check out those real quick because we could use the way stuff for standing as well. And I also agree, I do like the aerial Muso for Zhou Yu. It's very good as well, so that could also be a potential thing there too. So we got the whirlwind strike for that. We'll go through his stuff first, and we'll see how we go. Let's go check out the other one next. We got the lightning kick as well. We got the one that's a grab, bam, pull out, and then do the kick. Looking a little badass there. So we have that one. So that's stuff for him. And now we've got to move over to the Po Dao, which will be Shahod, in which we got the Blue Fang. Bam. And then we also have a lot of Samurai Warriors music. I'm digging it. And then we got Ferocious Talons as well. Yeah, I don't really care much for the grab in general anyway with Zheng Liao. It's a cool looking move when it works. That's it. Then we got this one as well with the Ferocious Talons. And then I guess the only thing that we can really do for Guojia is the sword, which is Cao Cao technically, because they share the same thing. So we have Rain Down Ice Shards, which I think technically, if I'm not mistaken, one of his he has multiple different elements for his battle arts, but one of his battle arts does use ice, and it actually is one of the strongest ones that gets rid of their Wushu gauge very quickly. So that's one right there that we could technically be like, yeah, that works. One thing that I really, really wish, yeah, I think we should probably use. I think for me personally, and then we have this one, which technically he uses for the startup of the sword, and this does a bunch of attacks with a shadow double, which I like that one too. The Phoenix Blade is really cool. But I don't know. I feel like I either want to go with the Sky Arrow or Zhou Yu's twirl move for this, and we use one of the other ones for like a. For an aerial Muso. That's how I see it, at least. Yeah, the Cao Cao aerial Muso with the ice is nice. So I think we're gonna lead the standing Muso, the second standing Muso to a Wu character. So which one should we do? Again, I honestly think it's either going to be the Circling Flames for me personally, which again it gives a little bit of a, well, not a call back, but a call up, because its Origins is a later game. A call up to his triangle attack, or which I'm honestly the more I talk about it, the more I'm liking the wheels, because. Again, you get a 2-in-1 out of this. You get this which again he uses the wheels, and he also uses the bow for one of the for the battle arts as well, which is Shang Tsung's too. So I feel like this would look really cool, and it also shows his agility because he is an agile person. If you've seen Zilla 1 fight, he's agile as fuck. We're being able to show, because we already have the power game from Guan Yu and Lu Bu's Muso, and now we get a little bit of agility and quickness, as well as being able to show he's got archery skills with the wheels. With that, he's got a 2-in-1 from that one. So I think Sky Arrow is the one I'm going to go with. All right, so now I think honestly with the weapons that he has, and going off of Zilla 1 himself, yes, I mean he does have Guan Yu's stuff, he has Lu Bu's stuff, but I really feel like this would probably be one of the best ones to do here. It's a little more basic than the others most likely, and I know we have the Blue Inferno here as well, which could be another big move here. But I don't know. I feel like the ice here to also show off some elemental stuff for him, because he's already got fire with 2 other Musos, but he can do other elements. So I feel like for this, the Arctic Storm would probably work out best, so he can show that he has more than just one element. Because again, I think he can use. I think they give him like different elemental attacks for each like Luen fighting style that he has, or each Luen battle art. So I think the ice one, I think the ice one's really nice. Yeah, ice Luen and everything. Yeah. Yeah, so I think Arctic Storm is probably the way to go. And then again, of course, we just have Lubu because that's just his ultimate thing. So I think we got his moveset down. All right, so obviously, Zilean does not talk much. He talks during battle. You can at least hear him go like, "The enemy officer has been defeated," and stuff like that. That's usually what he says, or "The tide of battle has turned in our favor." But he doesn't talk often. He still doesn't talk too often. So he only says a little bit here and there. It's not too much. So I think regardless of how it is, and regardless of how we can make his personality kind of seem through the dialogue options, just for the sake of this, because he's being his own character, we should just keep him in one of the silent options, in my personal opinion. That's how I see about it. Bum, 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 bum. This is during survival mode in SW2, right? Yeah, so I think silent will definitely be the ones we go for. Trying to remember I think his Japanese voice actor is Joker from Persona, if I'm not mistaken. I think Profar told me that. Yeah, okay. Silent one sounds good so far, but we're gonna look at the others. Right, I'm sorry. I meant to do music. I'm sorry. There we go. Let's do that over again so people can hear that better. The audio delay for me is really horrendous. Let me actually change it over to something else. Hold on. I'm gonna try to change my Elgato or my OBS to over something. Well, gotta remember, he does have a bit of a here. We can hear it a little bit better now. Gotta remember, it's also going based off of. I'm trying to go based either off of his Japanese voice or even his English voice. His English voice does have a bit of a deeper tone to it. I don't really know 100% how the Japanese one is too much. I didn't really get to listen too much of like Persona 5 in Japanese. I listened to it in English. So this one, he just says like one word. That's it. That's all he says. The thing is, with Zilean, it's clear that he is able to talk a bit more, but I do like this one where he doesn't talk much at all, so we can still kind of leave that mystery in. So I think Silent 2 would probably be the right idea here. That was immediately a hard fucking no. All right, moving on. Whoever did that voice work peaked the mic. I just heard that. They peaked the mic. No. Yeah, 2. 2 it is. All right, cool. So with him, it's very... I would just say maybe a trustworthy hero for him for now, because I don't really have... Or outstanding talent. I think even outstanding talent would be good. Either trustworthy hero or outstanding talent for sure. I'd probably just leave him imbalanced, actually. I think I'll just leave him balanced. Ishin finale type of yell. Yeah, when the VA screams, he screams for real. Oh, sorry, let me put the music. Where's my audio options here? Hold on. Gotta change this up. I'm gonna put the thing over here. Because right now it just sounds very delayed. Let's see if changing it makes any difference. Probably not. You just came in and heard the scream? Yeah, that happens. Hang on, let me save real quick. I think just for the sake of this, because I'm just going kind of based off of how you just start with him. He's very balanced, so I'm not gonna change. I don't think I'm gonna change his ability type. I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Way of life, I'll probably just leave outstanding talent because he is one of outstanding talent. But yeah, I think I'll leave him the way. I think I'll leave the way of life and ability type the way they are. So he's already got ice strike and fire attack, so we don't need to worry about those two. So ice, actually that worked out because he does have ice. We can get something that uses like maybe like he's the fucking avatar, use all the different elements. Maybe that would work. Maybe. Ski bop boop beep ba doo ba. I'm gonna let y'all think of some ideas real quick. I'm just gonna send a DM real fast. Give me a minute. Sorry, almost done. All right, there we go. Give me a reinforcements, you bozo, Liu Bei, South Sour, Sunsa. Oh, the windstorm. Yeah, I forgot about that. Unity, I think would actually work really well for him. Yeah. Bro's all about making connections and everything, and just have some good leadership there since they usually entrust him to do whatever he wants. And I mean, granted, that doesn't usually make him a good leader, but he does end up having his own men to where he's able to do things with them. So I think some things where he's able to do stuff for his men, like have his men around him to help him with that, I think Unity would be a good idea. Yeah, so Unity would definitely be one too. That would go in there. He's also technically all around a really like fantastic warrior. He's very special. I think we should have an elemental thing in here as well, so we'll get an elemental thing maybe for his large scale stratagem. Momentary mist. Oh, you know what? Mystic Fog would be pretty cool. I would actually like Mystic Fog. Mystic Fog would be really nice. So we'll put in Mystic Fog. Slow down an enemy with that. That sounds like something he would do. Because he's a little supernatural. I don't know if I want to go anything super crazy. I mean, yes, technically you could give him some stuff like that, but I feel in terms of like some strategy ones, but I don't know. For me, for strategy, I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't put it in here for him right now. Wind Altar would be pretty cool. We could put it in Altar, actually, yeah. Yeah, Genius of Sanctuary is easily a goat. Easily. All right, well, we got those. Now we need a large-scale stratagem. We need a large-scale stratagem. We got Cover Fire, we got Inferno, Flood, Thunderstorm, Hailstorm, Gale, Base Raid, Base Caesar, Repair All, Wing Formation, Scale Formation, Snake Formation, Rally, and Reinforcements. What the hell are we rocking with here, fellas? Fellers and ladies and fellers. I don't know. Losing my brain. Losing my type. Losing my mind. Oh my god, I got so many fucking windows open for Zilla 1. Let's get rid of that. Obsessed? Me? We can go scale. We'll go scale. We'll go scale. Hey, Dragon, welcome up. We're doing good. All right, Zilla 1's done. We'll take a quick speed run with him and Huangfu Song. We'll just try to do. We'll do small little things here because I want to be able to get some work done. We'll favorite him. Obviously, we'll start with him, and then we'll just make our way up the list with the other guys. Even though Zujun is not someone I really give a shit about. Not gonna lie. Needs the song up. That works. That's right, I can't change the weapons or anything, I don't think. Yeah, no. All right, let's see how he is. We'll get some little test runs and see how it goes. I gotta remember his shit. Okay, I remember now. I'm not super amazing with the hook sword, but I'll try my best. I feel like I need to make his head a little bit bigger. It looks small. Yeah, I think we might increase the size of his head. For some reason, it looks very small right now, and his head's actually pretty decently sized. It fits his torso very well. Right now, his head looks a little too small here from the back. I think we'll change it up and make it a little bit bigger. Oh, I did it twice. Yeah, we'll lower the pitch as well. That's a little rough. I'm sorry. I forgot to change it when we did that. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll up the size of his head a bit. It just looks very small to me. I don't like it. And aside from that, everything else looks good. This is how DW Origins looks on minimal settings. I think I need to get like 500 KOs. No, God, no. The face models in this game don't look anywhere near as pretty for the men. The men look rough in this game sometimes. I've tried so often to try to make good-looking dudes, and it's not possible in this game. They put all the attention on the women. Yeah, you need to get 500, and then you have to beat Jinyu, since they made him the poster boy. Get the true Muso in. Ooh, get that Muso on to keep it going. Let me grab somebody. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ, I thought it was over. Okay, 3 more. There he is. All right, let's head over towards Zinyu. We got to see what we need to see. But yeah, I'll definitely be lowering his pitch a bit and making his head a bit bigger. It just feels so small to me. Yeah, no, I mean, it's the same thing with even the guys in Dynasty Wars Not Empires. Like, I feel like you could make a really good, like, middle-aged man or just, like, a man with, like, facial hair. But if you don't have facial hair on the characters, they look fucking rough, the men. But the women look fucking gorgeous in both these games. It's insane. It's a massive difference. Like, a lot of them look really good. I tried my best with what I could do with a lot of the characters, but yeah, it's rough. It's rough. Like, I fucking adore how these ladies look. They look fantastic. And then you look at the men, it's like, Jesus Christ, they look like shit. It's awful. Sadly. Oh, did I favorite him? Oh, yeah, wait, we still gotta change some stuff for them. We'll lower the pitch a bit. We'll put it to there, probably. Put it right there. Maybe that'll be fine. Nah, let's do that. Fuck it. I can always adjust it later. Yeah, I want to make his head a bit bigger, too. Yeah, that might look better. Yeah, that looks better already, just looking at that. What does it look like? Oh, no, that's not normal. Yeah, yeah. I think it already looks infinitely better, just having the head size that way. Oh, don't get me wrong. I did as well. I also made some good-looking dudes in Nine Empires in this game, too, but it took a lot more effort to try to actually, like, finagle it so much. All right. You know, we'll save best for last. Let's go to Zujon next because I really don't give a shit about him. I might change him up later, give him a little bit more of a nicer design, but for now, we're just leaving him the way he is. I don't really give a shit about him. We'll leave Huang Fu-sung for last, and we'll do Zuzi second to last, since they're both like ones I actually really like. Yeah, no, for someone who's tried to make a lot of different characters in these games, especially Dynasty Warriors and Empires, trying to make a decent looking dude can be pretty rough sometimes. Again, usually they look really good when they at least have like facial hair and shit. And I've made a couple of decent ones that actually look all right with no facial hair. But like even still, like it took a lot to do for me. I was just like, bro, Jesus Christ. But yeah, when you got to do with facial hair, it's like, bro, daddy? But outside of that, it's like, bro. And then the women, I'm just like, I'm fucking going crazy for. I'm like, yep, this is easily the best one. This is easily my best work. I got the crossroads where he just shoots the X like that. Yo, Kitty and Majima, let's fucking go. All right, then we got the spear here. Nice. Aerial Muso. Woman! That's one of the things with this game, and I think that's what made me really like enjoy making like designing female characters as well, for even like the art and everything that artists do for me. For instance, at the bottom left there, like making Hinata there, like I fucking love her design. She's so good. She looks great. And then like it takes a good amount of effort for me to like sometimes think about like what would make the guy look good. I go through so many trial and errors for the men. It's insane. For some of the women, it's like, yep, figured it out. Here you go. Super easy. And I feel like it's because of this fucking game here. I made so many female characters that actually look really good here. I'm like, yep, these are great. And I know how to like end up making them look good as well. Like even in art form for everything, for when artists need to make them and everything, designing wise. I think the only one I really struggled with at the time was Kuno. But aside from that, like she's got a design I absolutely adore now. And like every other female character usually is like, it doesn't take too much trial and error for me now. It's just like pretty quick and easy to do. But when it comes to the guys, I'm like, I went through probably, God, like 4 or 5 different designs for Light until I finally found a design I like for him. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I specialize in making female characters, 100%. Absolutely, no doubt about it. You know what? I ain't complaining about that. Oh, we didn't see the true Muso yet. Whoops. Oh yeah, right. Just the regular generic one. We'll see. Another Anigawa song. But yeah, I don't know. I just tend to like having like making female characters more, and I really think it's because of both this and Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires, because I just couldn't really find myself enjoying making the male characters too often. But when I started making the female character, I was like, dude, this is so much fucking fun. I love it. That's why I always have my own playlist playing when I play Warriors Abyss. I don't like using their in-game music because it just replays a lot of the same songs over and over again. I'm like, okay, this needs to stop. I still need to add Warriors Odyssey music in here, but I'll do that eventually. All right, let's get the other two done. Checking out how they look. Next up, we'll do Zuzi. I don't know why I did that. We can't even hear the music. All right, so I think it's this one, I think. Yep, there it is. Nice. Check out the next one. Ugh. Jesus Christ, that one guy blew past because of my aura. Good Lord. Right, we still need to do the this one. Meow, 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 meow. He did get yeeted into the next stage. Bro was just gone. Beautiful, beautiful. Can we hit 500 before that? Oh, more Muso wine. Yes, keep it going. More Muso wine. Let's go. Turn around. The Muso train does not stop. Watching you while you're on your treadmill. Hey, keeping healthy while watching some content. Very, very smart. Hope we're also doing good, Senroth. There we go. Damn. Now let's go deal with Shinyu. Kind of weird that they don't let you do the stratagems here. It's very weird. You'd think they would. Hey, man. You were supposed to die to that. Unfortunate. There we go. All right, one more character. Not bad, though. We got to make 4 characters today. Not too bad. That's pretty good progress. All right. Oops. Final one. Poster boy getting abused. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah, look at the old man go in. Hell yeah. Look at him go. So rad with it. Spear stabs in, even though that EX is kind of whatever. It's not really the best one. No, dead serious. It does not look that great trying to make some men without facial hair in these games. It's really rough. I really wish that they did better with the face. Like, I think at least the faces that they have in like Rise of the Ronin and Wolong looked actually pretty damn good. But unfortunately, that was after Dynasty Warriors 9 Empires. Maybe the next game that they have will have those similar type of graphics since they're using just mostly modern hardware now. Maybe they'll actually look good for once. But if they don't have facial hair, God, did they look weird. All right, what's the aerial? Oh, wait, we just did that. I need to do the other one. My bad. Messed up. I need a Muso wine. Please. Where's my Muso wine? Fuck it, we just go with this first. Bro looking cool. Bro looking really cool. Why the hell my boy Huang Fu-song doesn't have an official OC for like 30 years? Hey, now we can see the Muso. Here we go. Yeah, no, whenever you try to make anyone look young, they just look like shit. It's really rough. I really am sad with how they handle the men's faces in these games. They're really not great. 4 Empires, for some reason, the way they handled it, it's about the same as 8 Empires, but it still looks decent, but that's decent as far as I'll go with it. Not to mention the hairstyle options that you get for the men. I mean, I think it's carried over for every gender, but still. It's like, holy fuck, this is terrible. But I love making characters in Wolong and Rise of the Ronin. They're so fun to make. Oh my god! We did it! Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's I don't know what they were cooking when it came to the younger guys. We're making like the men in the game. Again, if you can make a good one with like facial hair and make him look a little bit older, but that's about it. Good Lord. Yeah, it was rough. They look really, really rough. Like, decent looking, I guess, but even still, it's like, it ain't like this, where I absolutely love how she looks. Might change the eyes, because I've been making her have more humanoid looking eyes lately. See how she looks with just the... Let's leave her like that. I did that in 9 Empires as well. Shanae looks good. Yeah, I love how Shanae looks. I love her. Yeah, some of the guys turned out to be looking pretty all right. Oh, this was one of my all-time favorites. Great, now we got edit officer music for this as well. Oh yeah, I wanted to give a little bit of thing for it, and I might eventually make a post about it too. And it's not towards anyone here, but it's for anyone who actually ends up watching this video or watching this stream, especially later down the line. I wanted to be able to point this out. I meant to do it earlier, but I'm going to do it now just in case. Because I ended up seeing a friend of mine's Night Owl's video recently with them apparently getting completely ripped apart for giving their opinions on Dynasty Warriors 4. Listen, I will say this, and this is not just for anyone with just Dynasty Warriors 4. This is for people with Dynasty Warriors 5, 6, 7, any of the games. This is just one thing I'm going to point out, and I'm going to try to make it as quick as possible. Knowing me, I'll ramble a bit, but I'm sorry, but I'm going to just go ahead and just say it real quick. It is okay if someone has a different opinion from you. Is it okay to talk about it? Yeah, you can talk about it and stuff like that. Keep it civil. But if you're going to be a dick or try to prove someone wrong because they're like, I don't like this game as much, you're not wrong for not liking a game. Obviously, you can have a little bit more of a debate if they're like, something's better than something else, and that's fine. But like, in terms of someone just like being like, especially for what I do in my ranking videos, I know I've had some people that get very upset for me. So he has people that get pissed off when he says something that he doesn't like about Dynasty Warriors 4. I have something where I say something similar to like, I don't like a stage for Dynasty Warriors 5, and people get antsy about it and have to prove me wrong as to why I didn't enjoy it as much, like, or why I should enjoy it more or something like that. Like, it's the stupidest thing. So for people who are in that category of people who get upset over not liking something that's as good, or for not liking something as much as like what you like, basically having a different opinion, you can be civil about it. It's fine. You can talk about, you can share your feelings, you can share your other stuff, but you really don't need to get so over the top and like upset over someone else's opinion. Like I said, for him, apparently it's Dynasty Warriors 4. Apparently it's not up there on his list. That's fine. I even saw what he was talking about. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I get it. It's not for everyone. I know a lot of people, I even saw some people in the comments just being like that still. They were like Dynasty Warriors 4 is still just like, it hits a lot of really good sweet spots for it, and people just consider it one of the best, if not the best. And I'm like, sure, whatever, that's fine. It's one of my favorites, but I don't consider it my favorite, or I don't consider it the best, but that's a different opinion. And that's something where it can be like, you know, talked about a little bit, and that's fine. But the issue is that people try really hard to try to like make it seem like you're incorrect for having a different opinion. Again, you're perfectly fine with being like, I like this and I like it this way and stuff like that. It's like, cool, that's awesome. But then there's other people who just like genuinely just try to like tear you down and try to prove you wrong. And it's like, why? Who cares? Why are you so upset over the fact that I said something, like I had a different opinion over something? Like, oh yeah, I mean, I even saw some people say like, they like 6 more than 4. But that's fine. I don't give a shit. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all. That's perfectly fine. But for some reason, people really have a hard time. And I will say this, and I'm going to sound a little mean when I say it. Some people must have a lot of fucking free time and just be that incredibly sensitive over someone else's opinion, to get upset over an opinion of a video game. There are so many things out there in the world to get more upset over that. Again, having fun little debates where we can keep it civil, yeah, it's fine. But other people who just try to make it their whole personality as to like, this game is the best, this is why it's the best, this is why it needs to be seen as the best, and every other person is wrong for it. Like, I've had people like that for Dynasty Warriors 5, he's had that for Dynasty Warriors 4. People really need to chill out with that kind of thing. Don't make a game your whole fucking personality. Yeah, God forbid someone has a preference. God forbid. And again, I'll probably make a post about it from sometime during this week, because it really irked me that they had to make a video talking about people getting genuinely upset over him just having a different opinion and liking more games more than the other one. Who gives a shit? Like, you could do so many different, you could be doing so many more things with your life instead of getting upset over what someone said on the internet. Having an opinion, like, really really, and getting upset over someone's opinion. It's not that big of a deal. I've had my instances where people have gotten upset because I liked, hell, I even put Dynasty Warriors 9 over a couple things when it was ranking some of the things. Hot take? Yeah. But I did it based off of how I just saw it, the presentation of it, and how I just got enjoyment out of it. And I did enjoy it when I played, and I enjoyed it more than some other ones. And yeah, I got some hate for that. But it's fine to have debate and be like, yeah, I don't agree. But here, like, you know, you can give your list of things that you like more or stuff like that. But there are people who are like, genuinely get upset over it, and it's really pathetic to see. You should not be getting upset over how someone does some stuff. I even know there were some other instances where I was doing other playthroughs and other games, and I was doing things that other people wouldn't do, and they were getting upset over that because it's like, well, this is not how this person is or how this is. It's like, I get it. Sure, that's fine. And like I did it for I know for a lot of people, there was a lot of people who were getting upset over the fact that we were potentially going to rebel in the Dachiao playthrough. And again, I didn't give a shit either way. I was perfectly fine with doing either or. And I was like, I'll leave it up to the chat. And so people genuinely got upset that we were revolting and going to do that. And maybe that was me just crowd controlling and just doing it to where like people can have one more chance to do it. And if they ended up not revolting, it's fine. To be fair, I really didn't see too many people get upset over the fact that we ended up not revolting. The people who wanted to revolt didn't really get upset over it, but the people who did end up seeing we were revolting and didn't want me to got upset over. I'm like, that's not really something to get upset over. And I get it. For a lot of people, you want to be able to do your own thing. You want to share your opinion, and that's all well and good. That's perfectly fine, and I have no issue with that whatsoever. I'm just more concerned with the fact that people would genuinely get upset over that type of thing. I'm playing it in a way that, like, hell, I'm going to take, like, her, for instance. I'll take her, for instance. She is literally known as, and I've dubbed her as the Platinum Heart. She is the most kindest, most amazing person ever. And then I can potentially make a what if about it and be like, well, now she's evil and do this other evil shit. Is it to the character? No, it's not. And that's fine. It doesn't have to be that way. And this is from someone who has his own characters made, and not to mention just other characters that we get to play as and has the freedom to pick the path that we want them to take. If I wanted to make Xiao Qiao a fucking dictator Dong Zhuo, I'd fucking do it. You have that option to do it. And that's fine. If you don't like that, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to see it. You don't have to watch it. You can give your opinion on it, and that's fine. I have no issue with that. Just don't get upset over it. And that's the same thing. Like, in my opinion, I feel like I have the freedom to do whatever I want. And that's just where the opinion comes back in. I feel like for me, I have the opinion to do what I want and enjoy the game how I want to enjoy it. Can you agree with that? Or do you have to agree with that? No. And I'm fine with that. But to get upset over it, I don't think is something that needs to be done. Again, there's so many other things out there in the world that can be upset over. To get upset over someone else's opinion or just how someone does something is not something that needs to happen. And like, I really like start to like think like, are they good? Are they okay? Because I'm like, they're getting upset over something like this. That shouldn't be something to get upset over. Like, if someone wanted to play it, like download this character right now, I upload her, and they want to make her a fucking dictator, go for it. I don't give a shit. I really don't. These are my comfort characters. These characters that I have made are my comfort characters because I made them. I put so much love and attention into them, and they legitimately make me happy to make. I love making all these. I love making Harna. She's the little bundle of joy. Does she have a little bit of a dark streak behind her in her past? Yes, she does. But if you look at her right here, you can just see she looks like a bundle of joy. But if someone wants to download her, if I upload her and want to make it into something that they want to make her look like a fucking menace to the world and like just destroy everyone, go for it. I don't give a shit. Like, and like, I get it. Like, trust me. So I get the whole thing with comfort characters. But I don't know. I guess everyone has their own reasons for it. And I'm fine with, and again, I'm fine with that. That's fine. You can do whatever you want. You can have any type of, lengths to having the comfort character. She is my biggest comfort character. I love Harna to death. She's the profile pick for my YouTube and my Twitch. I love her to death. She's always been like my number one. But yeah, like an emotion support OC and stuff. And if you even have that way for the Dynasty Warriors characters or Samurai War characters or Warriors Ochi characters, that's fine. But like, I don't think it's worth getting upset over. Again, you can share your thoughts and opinions on what you want to do, and that's fine. But to get upset over someone else doing it, it's like you shouldn't lose sleep over that. It's really not that big of a deal. It's really not. It's not a huge deal. And that's the huge thing back to with him in Dynasty Warriors 4. People should not get upset over how he feels with Dynasty Warriors 4. It is what it is. And the same thing with me, with how I feel with some things with Dynasty Warriors 5, with how some of the executions of the stages were on my rankings, and people got upset over it. It's not that big of a deal. Your favorite game doesn't have to be number one every single time in everyone's books. And again, it's just an opinion. You shouldn't get upset over an opinion. You really shouldn't. Whether it's someone not liking your favorite game, someone like not liking a stage as much as the other person, or just how they would like to just do their own thing with their own playthrough and stuff like that. Regardless of what it is, it's not that big of a deal. Yo, what up, Judgment Side? Welcome over, doing good. But yeah, that was just something that a little irked me that he had to make that video for that. And again, I know there are people for that for Dynasty Warriors 4. I know there are people like that for Dynasty Warriors 4. I originally back in the day might have been that way, but right now I'm like, I don't give a shit. But if you're going to be someone who tries to run down every other game to make your game look better, or just be like, yeah, this is the only game that has to be the best one, it needs to be the best, every other opinion that says otherwise is wrong, like, get over it. It's not that big of a deal. It really isn't. You're not... No one, like, if your feeling is getting hurt over me saying, well, I like personally Dynasty Warriors 9 over Dynasty Warriors 8 or 5. Okay. Why does it matter? Like, why are you upset over it? Who cares? He could have it at the bottom of the barrel. I wouldn't give a shit. I'm just like, oh, all right. Well, fuck. That's unfortunate, but hey, it's his opinion. That's cool. I can sometimes put Dynasty Warriors 4 at the bottom of the barrel too. And I even got some ire for it once in a while. And I put Dynasty Warriors 4 at the bottom of the barrel, and the Dynasty Warriors 4 fans were like, the fuck you mean? I'm like, I'm sorry, some things weren't executed well in that game. I thought that was just, I didn't get as much enjoyment out of it. But yeah, so long as the game preference thing is really stupid, only thing matters in this regard is when a streamer hurts your comfort characters. And like, again, like there's so many, I will say this again. I think even the comfort character with just taking it a different direction and doing something that they probably wouldn't do, it's fine. I was like, I genuinely was like getting some ire from people about it. And I was like, I don't really feel like playing this anymore. I was almost just not going to play the Dachiao playthrough because I'm like, shit, all right. Everyone's getting upset over it. I guess I just won't play it now. If everyone's going to get upset over this possible thing that's going to happen there, it's like, it genuinely like was killing some of my excitement to play it. I was like, all right, I guess we're doing this. We ended up getting a tie in the second one. I flipped a coin, did it, and I'm like, all right, it looks like we're doing this. And I'm like, all right, I guess we're doing this. And then like so many people got upset over it. I'm like, I know, and like, it's also funny because a lot of people tend to make it to where I wouldn't realize I don't understand the character. I'm like, I've played these games for over 20 years as well. Like, this isn't my first playthrough of these characters. I'm just going different paths to what I enjoy doing. That's just all it is. I'm doing it for the fun. I'm also a streamer, so yes, I'm going to sometimes let the community take part in it. If the community wants me to do sometimes this, I'll be like, sure. But I'm going to do it for my own enjoyment. I'm not doing it because, like, this is the right way to do this character. Sometimes I'll do it that way. Other times I won't. I really won't care. I really don't take it to that big of a deal. And again, if anyone ever did that with Harna, like if they downloaded her and made her like a fucking dictator or a piece of shit, cool. Tell me about it. I'd love to know about it. I really don't mind. She is my biggest comfort character ever. But like, I'm not going to get upset over somebody like doing that to her. It's like, whatever. Like if you do something like morally wrong with the character, like, you know, we could take that to some really dark places. Then yeah, I mean, that's way off the rails. But to do small things, it's like, it's not that big of a deal. Like there are limitations to it. The things that were happening during that playthrough, probably not to that extreme, realistically. Like, all right, I'll say it real quick. Like, if you try to make her like a fucking, you know, the hard R word to other people, yeah, no, then I'd be like, okay, let's not go that crazy. Like, there are limitations to it. But if you're just doing something for a playthrough, just making her like a piece of shit dictator, like, fuck it, go for it. But like, it's insane how as well that people try to dictate as if they know your character more than you do. Do not get me fucking started on that. Do not get me started on that. That is where I will be like, okay, no. Yeah. Like, if they want to know about the character, that's fine. And that's cool. Looking at the original video, it is mostly people saying 4 take is wild, but I don't see the hostility in the comments. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe, and I know sometimes I see some videos pop up every once in a while just mentioning, like, because I know I've done things where I'm like, yeah, I like fucking hate this character or hate that character. I'd see a video of it pop up. I'm like, oh, okay. But like, I know there was one for like Zhongfei hate, and I think that was around the time when we were mentioning a lot of Zhongfei hate on my channel. And like, it wasn't any, and I'm not saying that's anything like them pointing it that way. And they know I love them. They know I don't know I love them. But I'm like, oh, all right. And like even Shu hate as well, like, because that's a big meme on this channel. It's me hating Shu, a lot of other people hating Shu propaganda and shit. Not saying everyone. I know a lot of you are also Shu fans. That's fine. But yeah, I was like, oh, all right. It's weirdly timed. I'm like, okay, that's weird. And again, he knows I love him. Even if he's popping in here and seeing this, you know I love you, Night Owl. It's just very funny timing sometimes when I do that. It might be because of what I'm mentioning a lot of the times during some frequent streams and shit. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I don't give a shit either way. But yeah, no, I really don't have an issue. Like, again, like, if people like genuinely hate my favorite kingdom, I'm like, fucking go for it. I don't give a shit. It's funny. It's funny. I don't care. Sure. People hating Shu, it can be funny. Sure, go for it. I don't mind. People hating Wu, sure, whatever. Like, I really don't give a shit. I really don't mind people. That's one of the things with this channel. I don't mind. If you don't like something that I do, I don't give a shit. We can keep it civil. We can keep it respectful. That's all that matters. Just at the end of the day, just keep it respectful. Yeah, I mean, and people are allowed to say that, like, yeah, like I ended up saying that there was one stage, I think in one of the more popular games, I was bottom of the barrel in my rankings, and they're like, that's fucking crazy. I'm like, but they weren't super hostile about it. I'm like, yeah, it is a crazy take. Yeah, because it's in probably one of the best games, and that's why people are like, that's fucking insane that you would put it so low. I'm like, yeah, it probably is, but a lot of them weren't too hostile. Not a lot of them, but there were definitely a good population of people that were definitely pretty hostile towards it and just trying to completely destroy every game I put above it. It's like, because their favorite game wasn't put on top. I'm like, bro, it's not that big of a deal. Don't make it into something it needs to be. LightyTheNube community hate Wu, and we all know this. A meme intended. To be fair, Shu gets more hate sometimes. I know we have a good amount of people that have popped in here that actually enjoy Shu. I know a lot of them also tend to have come in from the Shu playthrough that I did with Origins. And I fucking loved the Shu characters in Origins now. Like, I really like them. I've softened up on them a lot because of Origins. I really like a lot of them. I loved Liu Bei, Zhong Fei, Guan Yu. In previous games, I was like, whatever. They're whatever characters for me. But in Origins, I genuinely like them. They're really cool characters. And I really got a more softer spot for them when I played these older games too. Origins definitely did a lot of things to where I really enjoyed a lot of the characters. I mean, still my favorite one probably by far was Jinyo. I loved his stuff. I loved all his interactions and everything. Love it. Loved him. Loved him, loved him, loved him. I loved him in 9, but even still. When confronted with hostility, always ask them if they can provide you with a decent challenge. But yeah, I mean, for anyone who genuinely does get upset over someone else's opinion, like whenever us content creators do that shit where they're yeah, exactly. It's a joke. Like for me at least, it's a joke. I genuinely don't take to heart how awful each, like, if we look at historically, all these characters, yeah, a lot of them are going to be pieces of shit. Like, obviously, a lot of them are going to be pieces of shit. But yeah, I mean, like, I'm not saying all of them. Relax. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are pieces of shit. From every kingdom, probably damn near. But yeah, no, I mean, like, you'll see us content creators say things that, like, yeah, we have different opinions than you. That's fine. And you can be like, that's a pretty crazy take that you made. But like, as long as it's not like a hostile thing towards us, it's like, it's fine. Or even anyone in general. Not even have to just be as content creators. I'm just mentioning it for content creators because we tend to do a lot of these types of videos. Oh, I see, you fiend. I can't believe you said that. Yuan Shu is rightfully slandered. Yeah, exactly. A lot of our favorite DB characters are pieces of shit. I mean, like, obviously the novel makes it to where they're a bit more nicer and more, you know, nicer is probably not even the right term because you can probably go a little bit more extreme with that. Yeah, Ma Chao's a big one. Ma Chao's a big one, yeah. But yeah, like, again, you'll see a lot of it, and I love the debates. I love the talks, as long as they keep it civil. If you're just trying to just go in and just immediately say, like, it's crazy that you didn't put fucking Dynasty Warriors 4 or 5 at the #1. Every other game before it or after it sucks ass. Your opinion's wrong. You're stupid. Yes, there has been a moment back in the day where I was called stupid for liking something different from them. And like, not saying that happened too recently, thank God. But like, there have been people that just started to like destroy every other game because their favorite game that wasn't put #1. Again, debates, opinions, and sharing your thoughts is perfectly fine. Getting upset and getting angry and actually like trying to like deface every other game simply because a content creator who isn't even factually correct on our opinions, Night Owl's not correct on his, I'm not correct on mine, Chris Gilder isn't correct on his, we're all sharing our opinions on a game. That's all it is. It's meant to be a fun thing to get everyone involved to where they can share their thoughts and be like, yeah, I think this is my personal favorite list. We're not here to make it to where like, yeah, you two should go to fucking war. Dynasty Wars 4 and 5 fans, fucking kill each other, kill us too. I'm not telling y'all to do that. None of us are telling you to do that. We're just sharing our thoughts on what we like and don't like. And that's where we want you guys to do the same, but keep it civil. We're not trying to have you guys go to war with us or each other over your favorite game. That's all it is. This is all for fun. We do it because we like it, because we find it fun. Don't kill the fun for us. Don't kill the fun for everyone else. It's okay to have a different opinion. It's okay to discuss the opinion. It's okay to debate the opinion. Keep it civil. Keep it kind. Keep it respectful. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Time to raise the banner. No. Don't do that. No. I know that I have a wrong opinion. My favorite Zelda. No, see, that's the thing. That's not a wrong opinion. That's not a wrong opinion. Now, again, obviously, when people are like, this is the best game, yeah, you can debate that kind of thing. Saying like, oh, this is my favorite one. That's not wrong. There's nothing wrong with saying that this is your favorite game. You can't be wrong for saying this is your favorite. Granted, again, you can definitely debate whether you're saying like it's all about phrasing. If you say this is the best game, like say Dynasty Warriors Age of Empires is the best game of all time, yeah, you can argue with that. You can debate on that. But saying something's your, I don't say that this is the best one. I maybe in the back of the day I did, but I choose my phrasing better now. When I used to say best, I used to mention just like, this is my favorite game. There's so much for me to do. There's so much for me to enjoy. But it irks me a bit that he, even if it really did get to the hostility that it did, yeah, it's not a wrong opinion. It's not. I do actually think there can be, and I mentioned that back in the day, and I'm retracting what I said. Yeah, there can be some wrong opinions. There definitely can be. There definitely can be. But like mentioning like what's the best and what isn't. But again, it's also very subjective at the end of the day. Can it be a very popular or unpopular opinion? Yes. But I do think that some, depending on the situation, could be definitely wrong. But even still, like, I'm not going to get upset over some other random person that I hardly know be like, this is the best game ever. I'm like, first of all, I'm not going to get upset over someone talking about a fucking video game. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do that. But yeah, that's just the way I feel about it. I already went a little long. I went a lot longer than I thought. I basically said I was about to go 3 hours max. I went 3.5. We'll be wrapping up here for today. Really enjoyed today's stream. It was very nice and chill. I'm glad I got to get that off the chest as well because that really needed to be said. Again, I'll probably even make a post about it. Just be respectful. Keep it civil. People are allowed to have different opinions. Don't get upset or angry over it. If you have enough time to get upset and angry over something, you should probably be putting that time into something more worthwhile instead of getting upset over a video game. How people make decisions with video games and their characters and their opinions on what they like better than other things. It's fine. You can respectfully talk about it all you want. But let's keep it civil. Don't get upset. Don't get angry. Don't scream out slurs because someone said something different from how you feel. It's okay. That's all I'm basically getting at the end of the day. Yeah, so like, we'll leave it at that. But yeah, regardless of that, today's stream was definitely very fun. Really appreciate everybody. I really wanted to get that rant out of there because I really hate when people get super upset over things like that. Again, you can have your favorite games, you can have your comfort games, your characters, and all that stuff, and that's perfectly fine. Don't get upset over it and just make it more of a... Again, you can talk about it all you want, share your thoughts and everything. That's perfectly fine. But just don't let it go to an extreme and make it to where you can't have fun and other people can't have fun too just because they have a different opinion from you. You don't need to go that extreme with it, is all I'm saying at the end of the day. All right, everybody, before we wrap on anymore, that is going to be where we finish up the stream for today. I want to say really quick, thank you very much for tuning into today's stream. You were chatting in the chat, lurking, smash the like button, all the stuff. Really appreciate y'all very, very much. If you're someone's watching this later and you enjoyed it, want to see some more of us doing some streams of making characters in Dynasty Warriors and Empires, then by all means, be sure to hit the like button. Greatly appreciate it very, very much. And of course, if you're new to the channel, like my content, hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 10K subs on the channel as well. Keep an eye out for the YouTube post thing. I might be asking something for y'all, and I might need some recommendations of stuff. So by all, please be sure to check out the YouTube post sometime today. I'm going to be making it, and I'm gonna need y'all's help because I want to do a fun little project. So which would also help for some fun feedback and everything too. Let's keep an eye out on that. And of course, you want to support your boy further, you can always hit that join button, be a member of the channel, get early access to videos, sweet badge, and emotes too. I do also stream over on twitch.tv/LightyBoutique. Check me out over there as well. We stream over there just as frequently as we do over here, like right now, for instance. You can go ahead and check me out over there. And we are trying to hit 1K followers over there as well. We do also have a Discord server in the description. You can check it out over there too. At the top, we have the place called the Wowies Barracks. Nice little quiet show place to hang out, chat, and everything. And we have a whole section there for Warriors stuff. You want to talk about that as well. With that being said, chat, lurkers, those of you who watch later, thank you very much for watching. Have a great rest of your day and or evening. I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Farewell.